The simultaneous yo? The triple yo? Yo? Can we get a quadruple yo in here? It's gotta be a different person though. It's gotta be a different person. But can we get a quadruple yo? What's up? How you doing, dudes? What is going on in the yo, the quadruple yo? What's up, Germo? Ray, Goku, Condi the Queen. Okay. It's good to see you, dudes. What's going on? No advantage roll? So the thing about this is that I am completely at the moment I'm unsure if there is a advantage row. I'm unsure. I will make it accordingly. If there really is one, I'll add it in there. But for now, I'll just keep it like this because I'm pretty confident that there are, like, this is at least guaranteed that there are some characters in each slot, right? What's up, Marcus? How's it going, bro? I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Goku. Wait, I was almost gonna DM you on Discord saying that I was lied to about you streaming today. No, I never lie to you. That was a lie about a lie. But no, I didn't lie about that. I was a little late. That's all. That is it. But yeah, we are just today is the what's going on, Creedzo? I didn't see you there, but what's going on? Good to see you. Well, we are here for, as you can see, the Ken matchup chart. We reached the sub goal. Next sub goal will be the Ryu one. Hold on one second. Let me just put that I'll put it like right. I'll put it like, actually, you know what? I'm gonna hide. I'll hide the chat for now. Like, well, I'll put it down here at least. I'll put it down here. If it gets in the way, I'll just like hide it from the overlay. What's up, pretzels? Hello, hello. It's been a bit. Welcome back. Good to see you. Yeah, we shall be starting momentarily. Just gonna let a few more people in here, and then we'll be right on to it. I don't remember the last time I did a Ken matchup chart. Actually, let me check. I'm gonna check it right now on my Twitter because that's where I uploaded it. Let me see. Ken matchup chart. Chart. Latest. So I did a Ryu matchup chart back in February. So it's been a long time. The Ken one. I haven't done the Ken one since last December. So it's been quite a bit. It's been since December that it's happened, so so let's get about 60 more seconds and we'll get into it. By the way, if you dudes have any questions about the chart at all, right, I'll be more than happy to answer them. Unless we're like super deep into the chart, you're like, well, hey, Vendetta, could you explain this guy? And I'm like, well, you might have to rewind the video. I mean, I might be down to do it. It just depends. But yeah. Yo, Bucho, with the 7 months. Hello there, my friend. It's good to see you. How's it going? How is it going? So yeah. Ken is +2 for Ken. What's up, Nova? Trust me on this? I you know what? I agree. I'm good. About you? I'm doing great. I'm, just kind of doing my thing. It's just, I'm here to hang out with everybody in the community. I ate. Did I eat before? I think I ate in the morning at least. But yeah, good to see you all. We can go ahead and start it off. So, what we can do is click on some characters. These are all the characters. What we can first do, actually, let's get this out the way. This is the nobody loves me tier. So we'll go ahead and fix that up for you guys. We'll make it gray because it's dull. So this is where all the alts are gonna go. So no one loves Male Weefit, unfortunately. I know some people that love Zombie. I know some people that love Male Weefit. I know, but yeah. And unfortunately, no one loves Simon. But like, Richter gets chosen most of the time. People love Sans. I might actually keep him up there. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Sans up there. People love Sans. Who else am I missing here? Not a lot of people like female Robin. I know some people that like Pyro by themselves and Mythra by themselves, but you know, obviously that's not how we're going here. Most people don't like the female Pokemon trainer. It is what it is. Okay. A lot of people don't like Marth, but Marth is his own character, so we can't do that. How is Marth like? Well, I mean, Marth is an Echo, so no. Lucina's an Echo. Okay, Lucina's Echo. I get that confused a lot because most people use the Echo over the main character. She's the Echo. Lucina is an Echo fighter. Anywho, let's keep going with this. And I'll probably miss something. I probably will. I'm just kind of making sure that I didn't miss anything. Yeah, most people do not use this guy. In terms of hero, I feel like most people use this one. I feel like most people use that one, the Dragon Quest 11. I don't really see people use 8 much. I definitely don't see a lot of people use 4. And it's like a mix in between 3 and 11. It's like a mix. Personally, I think most people probably would use the 11. But that's all right. That's all right. I know a lot of people that use Enderman. I'm gonna keep Enderman up. Nah, yeah. Most people use Steve. Unfortunately, Milcorn gotta go. Nobody really likes him. Charizard, you're gone. Anytime I see Alex, I actually get triggered because like I don't know what it is. I don't like Alex. Most people don't use the female Byleth. Do they? Yeah, actually most don't use female Byleth. It's like a mix kind of, but yeah. So I think that's most people. Yeah, Daisy that's disappointing. So I think Dark Pit 2. Might as well put both pits in there. Okay, I think that's it for everything. It's gonna skim through again. Oh God. Yeah, that looks like. Oh wait, no, me Gunner themselves. So we use Sans instead. Okay, I think that'll do it. What's up, Ring? Gohan Hero? What's up, Brian? Game and Watch? Yeah, you know, Game and Watch. Oh, so who we're starting with. So we got that out the way. Now we can actually start the thing. Took us a bit, but now we're here. All right, so. Oh, wait, Alf. No one really uses Alf. How did I miss that? I don't know. If there's anybody else I missed. Yeah. Oh, did I miss Dark Samus? Oh, damn. I can't believe it. What's up, Spider? Okay. Is that it for I think that's it. I think that's it. Okay. I think that's everybody now. That's it. We're good. We're good. All right. Good to see you, Spider. All right. Let's go ahead and start it off. Let's start off with a... let's start off with an even or a winning matchup. Let's go with... Let's go with Ganon. I do think Ken just wins this. It's just winning. Now I know a lot of Ganons. I guess I'll do Falcon after Pucho, but I know a lot of Ganons will say that Ganon goes even, and I can kind of understand. What's good, Rock? Good to see you, homie. I can see a lot of people saying. I see a lot of Ganons saying that Ganon goes even, right? And at one point, I did believe Ganon went even, because at the end of the day, Ganon needs what, about 3 interactions. Ken needs kind of also 3 interactions, maybe just a little bit more. But the point is that Ken can keep Ganon in advantage state way more than he can keep us in it. We just shit out damage. So does he, but we keep our combos going. His disadvantage sucks. His only real saving grace in the matchup is literally hanging at ledge, because ledge hangs. He's one of 5 people in the game that showed us cannot hit their ledge hangs. They can't. So we have to like commit to going off stage or just bait something out there. But overall, like neutral's just in our favor. Like it's just a matter of if we land a hit, like he can just kind of perish. And if he lands a hit on us, well, I guess it could be bad, but it's not the end of the world. You know, we're gonna take just a little bit of damage there. Yes, Kronos, the nobody loves me tier. That's everybody except the three down here. You can see them. Um, yeah. As long as again it doesn't hit a raw F smash or something dumb like that, yeah. But it's a pretty self-explanatory matchup. Nothing more. Um, you sure you want me to do? You sure you want me to do Falcon now, Booch, or do you want me to like save him a bit? Up to you. In the meantime, while you answer that, I'll go into another one. Oh yes, okay, all right. I'll do Falcon then. Falcon. Falcon's an interesting one. Well, I used to play Fatality a lot. I also fought Andric in at this B tier. Well, we played a money match, but it was nothing. But and I've just fought Falcons all together. In my opinion, in my honest opinion, the Ken Falcon matchup is slight advantage, very slight. It's nothing. It's nothing like super winning, and it's not like losing. You could argue even because at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, they both hit each. So Falcon hits Ken, he can just die, and he can be stuck in a disadvantage even if he's dead. Like he can just be stuck. And I feel like Falcon also has like really good edge guarding tools against Ken. Now the thing about it is that you can also just mix up your recoveries. I do it a lot against Falcons. Like you have to understand how to like use focus, using fireballs off stage, using whatever it is to kind of mix around the recoveries. So they're not gonna always get you, but it can be a little stressful. It can be, because Falcon can go kind of deep. So Falcon has like really good advantage state there. Ken has like the boxing tools. He's the better fighter. He's 100% better fighter. That's not even a debate. He's the better fighter. He has the better frame data. When Ken gets his advantage state going, Falcon's also a fast faller, so he gets hit by a lot of stuff. It's very difficult. It's very difficult for him to get out of, right? So Luke, are you gonna put them in order? No, I won't. That's I don't think that really does. There's 80 characters. I don't think it could be that accurate. I'm just gonna put them in tiers, and then they'll just be out of order in tiers. But Ken, once he gets on top of like Falcon, like it's very difficult for him to get away in terms of when he gets hit, he gets damaged a lot because he's a fast faller. Falcon also has a very, very wonky hitbox. When it comes to getting jab locked, he like a lot of times because Falcon's he's a very small, he's not small, but he's very thin, right? He's a very thin, well built character. But when he gets jab locked, he like bounces, like he bounces up, like he's like a big boy. Like it's nuts. I feel like that's a good part of it too. Especially when you're fast faller, you get hit by it's hard to take a lot more stuff too because you just kind of hit the ground faster. But shield pressure. Falcon has nothing to get out of it. He has to escape. He's forced to escape. So shield pressure is another positive in the match. He can't do anything. He has no out of shield option. The only thing he can do is full hop or roll. That's it. And those are options that we can also pick up on as long as we read them. Yeah. But in terms of like when we get if he hits us, it can be bad. It can be bad when he hits us. It 100% can be bad. Landing is not. It's a little difficult because he can just like. I mean, he'll usually probably go for up airs consistent wise, but he could up B it if he really was feeling it. But he has to commit to that. But when he's in disadvantage, I feel like when it comes to neutral, I feel like we have the advantage because of our normals, and we can just kind of throw pokes out there to kind of just combat his approaches. And then advantage state wise, I feel like it's kind of a tie because Ken, although we're not killing him off of one opening usually, anyways, we keep him stuck. Like we hit him, he's probably stuck at ledge, or he's stuck in shield, or he's stuck in a combo, or he has like no out of shield options. He's just stuck. I just feel like the matchup is just slightly favorable we can just because we can press more buttons, and Falcon has to commit a bit more than us. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about it. Is what it is. You could argue it's even, but I think it's a very slight matchup. Very slight. Very slight. Hope that works out. Okay, so that takes care of the Falcon in Falcon's Echo for whatever reason that he's not considered an Echo, but okay. Imagine having relatively the same moves, but you're not considered an Echo. But Ken is. I disagree, so you're wrong. I understand, Bucho. I want to fight Fatality again. I'm confident I'd take it from him. I'm confident. Fatality. Fun fact: Fatality Falcon has not beaten my Ken in years. But that's also because we both don't go to locals. Yeah, I got you, Bucho. You would definitely be Griffin now? Yeah, I understand. Why is DP in a dead tier? He's a different character? What are you talking about? Deadpool? Alright, so next one. Let's go to play against Andric? Yeah, I did. I played him not too long ago, some months ago. Dark Pit? No, we're not doing Dark Pit. But I can do Pit. I think Pit is probably even though. I think Jokubu or Korage would beat you though. We'll see. But I think Pit is even. This matchup is kind of stressful because let's talk about the Pit's advantages in the matchup. So Pit has very interesting neutral. His dash stance is unbelievable. It should be illegal to actually dash with him because he just covers so much distance and it's so fast. So it's very difficult to kind of hit him when he's on the ground. He has very, very good ground, like just grounded movement. When Pit gets on top of us and he we get what, down thrown or we get like a nair, it can just be curtains off of one hit. He is like in this matchup, he is a touch of death character, 100%. Knock it off, Bucho. Your startup is what's needed to balance Falcon. If he didn't have that kind of startup on his dash, he'd be broken. Basically, you know what I mean. so basically, Pit has a lot of multi hits as well. So when it comes to landing, up air, focus is gone. Forward air, focus is gone. Neutral air, focus is gone. All right, it's just gone. It's just we have no real landing options against him. Recovery is horrible. Like if it's the same as Link's, I don't know what you mean. I mean, Link is, Link has like he just kind of keeps people away, But hold on one second. Let me check this out real quick. Let's do this. Oops, we did not mean to do that. That is something from a long time ago. Okay, so, what was I doing? Oh yeah, so when we're off stage, it is very, very, very difficult to recover. It can be very difficult to recover. Okay. Yo, Bucho, giving a tier 1 to Ring. Much appreciated. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated. So his arrows just completely stop all momentum. If we jump, arrow gets gimps. Focus, not really a problem, but he can just go off stage and just hit us. Basically, as long as Pit is aware and is an expert in the matchup, we should never recover. I'm just being honest. We should never recover because he has every option to shut us down, both landing and when we recover. Now, if this is the case, what makes this matchup even? Number one, Ken's normals, aka his like far hitting tilts and whatnot, they can beat out a lot of Pit's approaches. All his aerials can get beaten out by, our roundhouse kick, our heavy up tilt, our F tilts, and we can combo into that stuff. We also have better buttons. Pit doesn't have any out of shield options. Again, this is like another character, just like Falcon, Ganon. Pit also cannot do anything out of shield, so he has to escape. He has to full hop or he has to roll. Big difference, right? So we kind of win in terms of frame data, and I feel like once we do get it on Pit, it's a little difficult for him to get away in general. His disadvantage is not really good. I mean, he can land with Nair, that's about it, and he also has multiple jumps, so he can kind of mix up. But I feel like Ken's X factor in terms of just trying to play against him, fight him, just kind of fighting him. You could argue this is slight disadvantage too. You could honestly argue this is slight disadvantage. And honestly, it might be slight disadvantage. It might be. It's just one of those things where like if Pit gets in, you're done. GG's. And for us to get in, like yeah, we can kind of kill him with like the whole Ken stuff. So I guess with everything I explained, you could put slight disadvantage for Pit. I think you could. I think you could do it. He's in his Tyrant era? Shut up, Mental. Well, it's good to see you, dude. Have you dealt with Footstool Falcon Kick out of shield? Yes, I've seen it. I have seen it. I have. It's a very viable option. But it honestly just depends. It depends because I don't know if Falcon can necessarily do that against Ken, can he? Because Ken's constantly matching his tilts, and in order for that to happen, like he also has to buffer full hop out of shield. And I don't know if that messes with doing it, because I don't know if it's just I don't know if it's just short hop. But if he has to full hop, he can't do it against Ken. I don't know, but I've seen it. I think we'll keep him a slight disadvantage. This is one of those things where, like, even though there aren't really a lot of good pits, and I probably usually clobber pits, I can legit understand like when a matchup's losing, even when like I'm beating him. I can understand the tools, like, yo, this is kind of nuts. Whoa, 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 you know, like that. Pac-Man. All right, Luke, I got you. Pac-Man, huh? This little yellow guy. This little yellow guy is either he more so will be in slight disadvantage. I could see it being even, but let me you think Pac-Man is winning? Oh no. I disagree. I think he's either even or slight disadvantage. Let's talk about it and we'll come to a conclusion. Basically, what's good, Pat? How you doing? Basically, Pac-Man, we can box with Pac-Man. We actually can. We actually outbox Pac-Man. Here's the problem, though. Oh, you said against Pit. No, nah. I think we probably lose, honestly. I think we do. I think against a good Pit who knows what they're doing, Ken gets kind of gets clobbered. There's no way that's even. Hold on. No. Cam, you just got in here. What I said was that it's either even or slight disadvantage, but we're going to talk about it and come to a conclusion after. Can we outbox Samus? I mean, we can, but it's very difficult. But to finish up Pac-Man, right, we can box. I mean, we can box against him. We can, and we kind of outbox him in a sense. The problem is that he's also one of the best boxers in the game. Like, it's just nonsense. He's one of the best boxers in the game, Pac-Man. Forward air at 0 combos into like forward air. Now you're in a bad spot. Forward air, down air out of shield, nair out of shield, right? You know, he has this good down tilt. F tilt's pretty nice. Excuse me. Woo. Up tilt for anti-airing, right? It's just a lot there. Like, even though we kind of slightly outbox him, he still can box us like crazy, and I think it's very annoying. In terms of just his other qualities, Pac-Man can zone us. Not only so here's the thing, he throws Hydrant down, he has complete control of neutral. Why is that? It's not just Hydrant, because if it was just Hydrant, then it wouldn't be complete control of neutral. We both would have to work around Hydrant and feel out what is best for our course of actions of each character. But it's the fact that he also is charging up his bonus fruit. He's got Hydrant and bonus fruit, so he has complete control of neutral, and it's just a matter of how we determine what we're going to do with it, right? Did you know Falcon has 2 moves that are plus on shield? I assume... Actually, I don't know. Is up smash one of them? But yeah, he kind of just controls neutral. He can camp us out if he wants. He has some interesting mobility. He kind of floats. Knee? No way, knee's plus. Raptor boost is not plus. No, Raptor boost is like -7 or 12. Knee is -10. But how's it plus? What was I gonna say? So. Pac-Man, it's a really hard to like understand kind of like matchup, because it feels like once he gets his game plan going, he can get like off his Galaga, he does like 70% free. Bell, we're dead. Even Bell can, if you hadn't noticed this is something that maybe some Ryus and Kens don't even know. This applies to both Shotos. If he throws Bell and times it, if he down throws it or he just throws it and it lands and falls down, and it hits the ledge at the exact time we up B, and it meets us in the middle, we get stunned. And guess what he can do? He can charge the F smash and then launch it at the specific timing, or he can go off stage and just kind of like just hit us, right? So there's a lot that Pac-Man has. It's just a matter of who really is the better player, but Pac-Man just has a bit more stuff in his kit that makes it just kind of a nuisance to fight. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Mela? How you doing? But overall, if I had to determine it, because like I said, like I didn't really talk about Ken much, because Ken's just trying to fight and get in the whole time. Even recovery can be a little bit difficult. It can be. But it's not like a terrible matchup. I just think it's probably just slight like that. It's kind of slight. Give me like 30 seconds. Okay. All right. Ensign? Really? I always thought it was disadvantaged? Yeah, slight. Not hard. It's not a hard. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. You're just looking to outplay him, play around Hydrant. When Hydrant's not there, you can fight Pac-Man. It's just a little difficult. A little bit. I can show you the plus on Shield Raptor Boost. Oh, you mean like using it in a plus way? I think we were just talking about pure frame data. I get what you mean. Okay. So, next one. People who want to know the playlist, this is the playlist. We've got some synthwave music. All right, so, Jesus, yo, let's go, Jita. How's it going? Let's do. We could do Incineroar, right? Not. Incineroar. Oh boy. Oh freaking boy. This is a really like just matchup. I got you, Booch. This is like a matchup. Oh wait, hold on, let me see. Oh, that one. The one where he does it in the air. It's the aerial version. That's what you're talking about. I thought you said about the grounded one. Okay, I got you. Understood. Now, Incineroar. This matchup. Okay, so this matchup's kind of here's the thing about Incineroar. He can he can play neutral with us. I think we win neutral kind of free, Ashley. If we parry his stuff, it's kind of instant punish. We can also stuff him out with normals, and we can get a lot off of our normals. So he kind of has to respect us. What Incineroar has in the matchup is he has advantage state and damage. If Incineroar gets in, he will get you with like a down throw into a forward air, and you're off stage pretty much. And then it can just be curtains, because like getting off stage against that character is kind of nutso, because he can mash his ass off. Incineroars can mash. And the thing about their mash is that their hitboxes are so gargantuan that anything you do when trying to get off ledge is it's more of like you have to escape. You can't really challenge anything. He's like a wall in a sense. Kind of difficult. He has a lot of damage. So his advantage state is really good. I just think that with our normals and how we combo big characters like him, I do think, and I can understand why Incineroars will think it's even too. I think a lot of Incineroars would say it's even, just because of the sheer amount of like we have to box him out, and then once he gets in, it's like it can be trouble. It can be. I do think in practice, this matchup should be slight advantage. It should be slight advantage in practice. It should be. If Incineroars are beating us, it's because we probably aren't understanding what we're doing. But I do think it is slight advantage in practice. Just slight. We don't destroy this guy. I think it's just a very slight. Like I said, our normals completely just kind of throttle him. I think they just kind of throttle him. Yeah, if anybody did win, it is Ken. If you said it's even, I would not blame you. I would not blame you if you said it was even. Because Incineroar just has his own little game plan of like revenge, and his normals are really good. And once he gets stuff going, it can be really tough. I just think Ken has just a bit more in the I think Ken has a bit more. I think he has a bit more in the matchup, and that we all need to get good at it. Yeah. Yeah, I think Ken should usually be winning the matchup. He just has. I just think his neutral just does a lot more, and his options do a lot more. His advantage state does a lot more. Trying to trap him when he's trying to land, a lot more. It's just ledge trapping, I feel like is like even or better for us since we just kind of do our own thing. Our mash is better at ledge. Our mash is better in general. We have better frame data. We have better disadvantage than him. Our neutral, I think, is better. Yeah. About that. I think slight advantage. I think so. What? Which one? Which one? What are we talking? Adult Link? Okay. Oh boy, Adult Link. This is we gotta talk about this before I place him anywhere. So we have to talk from an optimal perspective with the matchups. Optimal Link versus optimal Ken is Link will camp you all around the stage because Ken has to actually read your options. If Link goes from point from let's say like he's right here, right? If he's going from point A to B to C, B to A, B to C. If this is his game plan, right? We need to cut him off. We can chase him. The problem is that if he just wants to use Nair and we're in the air, we're going to lose no matter what. There's nothing we can do to actually beat Nair in the air. If we can't air to air Nair, we can't do it. He can't. It's broken. You can't. It wins. It auto wins everything. So we have to hit him before the move comes out, or catches landings and like parry or anti-air with our normals, which is what it's really good for. But at the end of the day, if he's just camping us optimally, he's just going to camp with bomb over and over again. And catching him and figuring out isn't a problem. It's not. Sure you it. You can sure you it. You can. But you constantly be staling it. And you can do that if that's what's working, so be it. That's fine. But I went more so just focus on Shuriken. It's not like Shuriken is the answer to that. It's just now if he mixes up, then you can't rely on that, right? So overall, Nair doesn't really matter because you can just either parry that or just like use our invincible normals. Our normals, heavy up till this move, when he goes like this, it's completely invincible. His F2 when he kicks his foot out, invincible. His roundhouse kick, invincible, right? And it's easier said than done. You also can up smash it. But I think just in neutral wise, I think Link has advantage simply because of his tools, such as like using the circle camping with Nair and bomb. So we just kind of have to figure it out. I think it's just slight neutral. That's all. In terms of just like recovery can actually be annoying. I think he kind of kicks rocks. He like, kicks sand in our eyes when we're off stage. It's not the worst. Like we just got to be careful about bomb. Now here's the thing. Some people might be wondering, well, if they put bomb down near the ledge and we shoryu it explodes. Yes or no? If Ken uses shoryuken, it does explode the bomb. However, substitute that with either light or medium shoryuken and you will not explode the bomb. Remember that. All right. So in order for Link to have like a fully optimized ledge trapping or edge guarding, he has to throw the bomb at us. We can focus it, by the way. We can actually focus bomb the explosion. However, if he throws the bomb and it hits us before he explodes, he activates it. That's 2 hits. You're gone. That's it. All right. And you could air dodge the ledge, so you could do that. I just think overall, Link kind of has an advantage against Ken. Now, here's the thing. I usually destroy the Links I fight. That's because a lot of people are not good against Ken. And Shotos. And Terry. And Kazuya. And fighting game characters. Like, everybody sucks against them. But I can still pinpoint like who's good and who's not. It's kind of similar to the Pit one. I destroy Pits. But I have a very good feeling Pit wins. Light and medium sure you only happen by accident, for sure. Does Ken have a fireball? Ken does have a fireball. So he could shoot a fireball at the bomb too as it's going up. But it doesn't. I don't think it really makes that big of a difference. I think it's just overall, like it's just. I don't think it's that bad. Like it's either losing or it's even. That's what I'm thinking. It's either losing or even. Who would win if somebody did win? It's Link. It's definitely Link if somebody won. But the reason I say it's even is because like. It's not that difficult. It's just trapping his landings and trying to catch him. It's not that difficult. If you use Fireball Explosive... No, well, it's only the fire version that makes it explode. That's Ryu. Ken just has a normal Fireball, and Ryu too. But he uses a normal Fireball, it's fine. While he's light move, you can be heavy, sure. By the way, bomb doesn't explode if it has momentum, even if it's slight. Oh, yeah, that's right. It has to be completely just grounded and just down. If they're going to give Ken shitty neutral, they should have given him some other gimmick. Well, I think as long as the player is just good, And of course, that's not really defining a matchup, but Ken relies on a player being good. That's just how his character is. I think I do think I can safely say disadvantage, but like the confidence in me wants to say it's even. Like the confidence in me wants to say it's even. Cause it's like, and then if he wants to box us, yeah, we kind of outdo him a bit. What's up, Rave? How you doing? You could argue disadvantage. Maybe it's something I'll come back to, but I feel like it's probably even, but it could be disadvantage. It could be. Now, I could make this. I could do this. Hear me out. Hear me out. I could do this. I could do that. I can make a little tier for it, right? And I could. Where'd it go? Did I just make one and it just didn't do anything? What? I must have. I removed it. I'm stupid. Maybe this will help clear things up. And then I'll give it the pink one. I'll put it there actually. So if we did this, I'd put him there. I would want to put him there. Nobody loves me. What's up, Chibi? Yeah, nobody loves me. Who loves this? Male Corrin, Male Inkling. Who loves Solo Ivysaur? Who loves Solo Mithra? A lot of people do. But you need Pyra. Admit it, you need Pyra. You don't really need Pyra. Who loves this guy? Nobody. Who loves him? Nobody. No one's playing Solo Pyra. No one, and that's just not a good idea in my opinion. I think people love them. Some people do. No, definitely not. Everybody, I think people like Sans more. No one plays Daisy. I think that's where I'd put him though. I think that's a good way to put it. If I feel like if I feel like there's an even / slight advantage state kind of thing or advantage matchup, like the one closest to that right now is Incineroar, but I really, man, it's just really hard for me to admit that Incineroar goes even. It's really hard for me to admit that. I really do think Ken just wins. I do. It's just slight. I don't know. I'll come back to that though. Okay. Whew. So, why is my chair like all the way down? Why is my chair down here? I was wondering why I felt so short. Okay. You put a little lower. We're not. Okay. So. I guess the next one. Link Ken is even. I don't know where he really is. It's one of them. Like solid advantage? Like this is like just not solid, but just very like, yeah. I think with just there's just something there that gives us an extra oomph in the matchup. That's about it. Chill out, Gita. Chill out. I think Link Ken is even. It could be. It's one of them though. I don't really know. I'll come back to it. Yo, what's good, Sills? How you doing, homie? Good to see you. Let's do Mario. I think Mario's even. I think this is an even matchup for sure. Let's explain. I might have to, GB. I might have to. But when that time comes, I'll make it. Now, I think Mario's even. Here's the thing. A lot of people in Mario's think that Mario just wins. And I get it. But our normals fuck Mario up. Our normals fuck him up. We space anything, Mario can't do anything. He can't do anything about it. He has to play around that very, very carefully. So neutral, I think neutral is slightly favored for us, just slightly. Advantage state, that goes to Mario. Literally up air simulator, that character's advantage state literally wins games. It literally wins games. That character carries. That character's advantage state wins games. All right. Mario still requires skill. Y'all know the deal. He has the advantage state over Ken. Our advantage state's whatever. But the problem is that like he just can't. It's not a lot he can really. It's not a lot that we have in terms of that over him. You think you made PR, homie? Yo, you gotta let me know how that goes, Titan. If so, congratulations. But I gotta hear that official announcement. Keep me posted, all right? That's really sick. Your first PR? I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully that comes true, dude. I'm rooting for you. So he has advantage state over us. And when it comes to our landing, yeah, he can just down air us and we can't really use focus too much. We can use focus to like, so like imagine focus, we're like dribbling down and he's just like, woohoo! He's just like, it's like we're dripping down like this. Focus. This is focus and this is him. He's like, woohoo! And we're just like, ugh! Woohoo! And he's just constantly doing that to us, right? What we can do is if we're falling at an angle, we can actually reverse like that with focus. We can go like this and then bam, like that. That's how we can jump up like this, like forward and then down like that. As long as we're going at an angle, we can go the opposite way. So if he wants to wahoo us, he's like wahoo, but we're like nah. That's how the matchup can be when it comes like disadvantage. Now when it comes to being off stage, the PR panel extends to 20 people. Okay. Keep me posted. Now when it comes to being off stage, we can live that. Like we're fine. A lot of Marios like to go off stage and try to cape. Which can work, but Ken can go, or shows in general, can go deeper than Mario, so we don't really have to worry about that much. Alright? We don't have to really worry about him going off stage and hitting us. If he wants to flood us, all we have to do is space and our up B properly, and he can't actually flood us. It's okay. Overall, like, being off stage is fine. He's fine, dude. Focus to help us. So off stage is not a problem. Landing is not that big of a problem, but it can be a problem. It can be. But like neutral, I feel like it's in our favor. But when it comes to advantage state, that's his favor. Disadvantage is like more so in his favor as well, kind of. But I think just the neutral itself is what really pushes the matchup, in my opinion. Just all those normals being able to do what they do. I like it. It's cool. We're cool. I just think it's overall a battle of who's just like the better player in terms of just using normals and Mario trying to get us his advantage state. That's about it. Can we just air dodge the wahoo? It depends. If it's like a landing wahoo, then it's frame trapped. If he like jumps up with it, yeah, we could. Hopefully we don't get frame trapped, but it just depends. It's better to try and conserve your air dodge and look for like a focus opportunity. Sometimes you just don't have to press anything. It just really depends. That's just how good the wahoo opportunity is. But I'm putting even right now. That's about it. Let's do Pikachu. Pikachu. Right there. Wahoo's down there. Pikachu's right there. That's our first disadvantage of the day. That is our first disadvantage of the day. This character does not let us play the game. Neutral is just one-sided. It's a single-player game. What's up, Tsuyami? I got you after. But neutral is just it's a one-sided game essentially. As he's constantly kind of throwing down his T-jolts, you have to respect them and kind of look for ways around them. Predict what he's going to do afterwards. When it comes to landing, he can just back air us and break focus, forward air us and break focus, or neutral air us and break focus. Off stage, game over. You should be dead. Neutral is just completely in their favor. Landing disadvantage is just in their favor. If they're in disadvantage, their disadvantage actually does not exist. Pikachu does not have disadvantage. Recovery is fine for them. Landing is fine for them. It's literally a one-sided matchup. It's a constant uphill battle. You have to learn how to play around T-jolts and anti-air. That's about it. Not to mention when you do hit Pika, Pika model shifts too. So our combos are legit just completely just nerfed. Completely nerfed. Down tilt Shoryuken may not even hit because Pika can just kind of model shift out of them. And especially if they SDI, it's over. Don't even try it. Yeah, no, this is just hard losing. It's one of Ken's like really like worst matchups. Like if maybe top 5, I don't know. I think it's a bad matchup. I do for sure. But yeah, there's not much to talk about that. And I guess just to cover that, I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put Pichu in slight disadvantage. Now, Vendetta, what is the difference between the two? I'm glad you were thinking about it. All right. Pichu is the lightest character in the game. That is bad. Okay. Not to mention, Pichu also hurts himself when he attacks. That's even worse. Now we're past the bad things. Let's go into the other things. Pichu can literally die at like 40%, 50%. The problem with that though is like, well, it seems like those are good advantages for Pichu. He explodes. Yeah, he explodes. Pichu is very hard to hit. He's faster. Dash dance is unbelievable. He pancakes everything and model shifts everything. So his combos are even harder to hit than on Pika. He has multi-hits, so landing is hard. You can't really land against him, okay? Recovery should be the same thing as Pikachu's. It should be. If he hits us, we should be dead. Now, his advantage state isn't as... I don't know if it's as good as Pikachu. I think Pikachu's is slightly better. Slightly. But what makes it difficult or losing is that Pichu is... If he gets in, you're dead. If you're off stage, you're dead. You're not landing against him, usually. And he can space around you with T-Jolts and just whatever the whole time. Ken can explode Pichu, and he does hurt himself, and he is the lightest character in the game. But there's an overwhelming amount of factors with Pichu that just screams he does not give a fuck. He just does not. He just doesn't. He does not care. Pichu does not care about being the lightest, being able to hurt himself, and just exploding. He doesn't care. Because at the end of the day, hitting him is extremely hard. Our combos are significantly worse than with him compared to Pika. He hits us, we can die. Recovery is impossible. Not impossible, but you get the idea. That's it. It's hard. Yeah, that's about it. So that's kind of explained it too. Pikachu is harder because he's not as light. His hits don't hurt him. And and I feel like his advantage state is just better. Up air? But up air. That's just what I'm thinking. Now, somebody mentioned Little Mac. Little Mac is a very, 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 very interesting matchup. Very interesting. The thing about this is that both of them excel on the ground. Both of these characters, Ken and Little Mac, excel on the ground. Now, who has the better grounded like frame data? In my opinion, I think Ken has better grounded frame data, but in the matchup, whose grounded frame data really matters most? It's probably Max. Why? Max, he is spacing with F tilt, spacing with down tilt, maybe the back hit of up tilt, right? Super armored smash attacks that you may not be able to punish. You may not be able to. It depends on the spacing. Like if he rolls behind and hits you with a low angled forward smash, you're not probably punishing that if he spaces it. Yo, Condi gifting a tier 1 to Air Pyrex, the blackest out here, the GOAT. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for that. But Little Mac he can contest with us. Like he is ready. Like he's like this. And you can think like with Ken, like, oh, just mash tilts and stuff. You can combo him. You can. The thing about it is that Little Mac also, he can make it so that we can't get our full combos. Why? Little Mac has a frame 1 invincible option. And it's frame 1 invincible out of shield. So he has a frame 1 combo breaker and a frame 1 invincible, it's frame 1 invincible no matter what. Which is insane. It is absolutely insane. Kind of makes no sense, but that's kind of what he has there. Actually, you know what? Hold on one second. It's my, looking here. Hold on one second, guys. Oh, you'll have to excuse me. Let me just set this up real quick. Okay, I think we're good to go. All right. So, we're on ultimate frame data here. I'm going to put this like this. Okay. If we go to Little Mac, right? You got his options here. All right. Really good down tilt safe. Yes, it's minus 14, right? Yo, Lumi with the 3 months. Thank you. I appreciate it, dude. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Ken matchup chart. I appreciate everybody that's here and watching. Really means a lot to me. I've been meaning to do this for a while, but I'm glad we reached sub goal. If we reach the next sub goal, which you guys kind of can't see because it's like really just kind of hard to see. But if we reach the next one, it will be for Ryu. So, that'll be for another day. But getting to his up B, right? Where are you? Rising uppercut. This is an invincible frame 1 option out of shield. Right here, people. Invincible frame 1 option out of shield. And just in general, if he wants to combo breaker us. Literally, we cannot do our normal combos on him because we potentially risk him just up being it during it and just out of shield. So we can't actually we can't actually do what we want. Matt can just kind of like fight back like, nah, you're good, bro. So out of shield option, he has one of the best out of shield options in the matchup for sure. And then he can just combo breaker us. Not to mention he's fighting us with super armor and he's really fast. He's not only fast on the grade, he's one of the fast characters in this game, and he's just fast with his attacks. So what do we have in the matchup as Ken? Number 1, we have air. We have the air. We literally have the air. Okay, so we can jump in the air when need be, because the only way he's gonna really like do anything with us when it comes to us being air is if he commits to an aerial, which he could. Goes for an up B, which is not the best idea, or tries to catch our landings with some kind of a smash attack, or whatever. Point is, we can play footsies a slightly better than him. I want to say just because we have better air control, so we can go in for like double jump feints to like bait out. So you legit can have a little bit right here, and then I could jump in and make it look like he's gonna do, and then maybe he goes for up smash. He's like up smash, and then I can double jump and then whiff punish it. I could do something like that, right? If I studied as much as Smasher study, that's the thing. It's like if you're passionate about something, you really like something, it's just better to look at this for hours than like doing homework. Okay. But yeah, in terms of like off stage game, we aren't guaranteed to hit him. If we time like a down smash, for instance, right? If we two frame it down, I played Peanut. I played Peanut at an event some months ago. We went game 5. Now I didn't use Ryu and I didn't use Ken when I did this. I used Ryu, but it's the same thing applies because it's the same move. You can two frame his side B even when he like latches on with the actual move. Like when you can choose when you do side B, you can choose whether you want to release the actual hit itself or wait on it a bit and let it come out on its own. Then I got an idea for sub goal. If you get 100 subs, maid outfit or something. I don't mind a maid outfit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't. That's kind of messed up. It's kind of messed up. If he gets 1 sub, VIP nitri. Oh my gosh. What was he saying? Crap. Who was I talking about again? Oh, Little Mac. Yeah. So you can kind of like two frame him pretty well. Even up B. Yeah. I two framed this up B and I two framed this side B. It was nuts. It was actually nuts. But yeah. Actually, you know what? I will actually show you guys that. Hold on 1 second. Let me do this again real quick. I can actually show you dudes that. A lot of stuff can like, I'm just kind of going in a much more like extensive kind of thing, But I think it's okay. Peanut Vendetta. So here, it's right here. Yeah. There's your boy right there. Hold on. Okay. So this was a tournament about 6 months ago. This is the last time we ever played, and this was the first time we ever did it, right? So I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. About right here, right? So this is game 5. We're 2-2, right? So that's my attempt. That's my attempt at actually down smashing it right here, right? See this? I missed. Doesn't mean I'm going to give up, right? So I get him right there. Okay. Right there. That right there, I don't know why I have on caps, but that right there is a good thing. Ryu and Ken's down smash is frame 5. Same exact down smash, by the way. All right. Boom. It doesn't even matter right there. Yo, Condi with the 5 tier 1s. Yo, you're insane. Yo, I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. You better knock it off. Yo, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. The girly pop queen herself showing out. Thank you, dude. Thank you. But yeah, right here, we trade. Boom, gone. That's the up B, right? And let me show you something else. So kind of fast forward it. Right here, this right here, and this is sad part 2 about the matchup. Remember I told you can let it rip whenever. You can let it rip immediately, or you can wait till he gets to the stage. If you just wait till he gets to the ledge, you can just down smash that so easily. So you have to let it rip at the same time, or try to get it to rip before he actually lets go. Boom. Like that. Gone. Completely gone. And that's a 2-frame, by the way. How is this 2-frame in Vendetta? Look at his animation right here. When the characters are like this means that they're currently grabbing ledge. This is him grabbing ledge, by the way. This is me timing it. This is me timing it just really, really well. So that's just him grabbing the ledge and just timing it very, very well, and I end up hitting him. Boom. He's just dead. This is Little Mac. That's just it, right? So I'm up 3 stocks right now, and I'm up, you know, he's down 2. I mean, he's down 2. I end up winning this game on the set in general. But yeah, so yo, anonymous gifter gifting the tier 1 to Vegeta J Star. Appreciate it, my dude. Thank you. Thank you. It's a shame that you're anonymous, because I'd give you the shout out of a lifetime, but anonymous, you're pretty cool to me. And Condi gifting 1 to Patrick Butler. Thank you, dudes. Damn, that's kind of crazy. But yo, I appreciate it. Thank you to Anonymous and Condi. Thank you. So, in terms of where do I put Little Mac, because he's not really trapping us. He's not really trapping our landings unless he's on FD. We're not taking him FD. Where would I put Little Mac when it comes to Ken Little Mac? I've kind of talked about this a long time, but it's good to be extensive with it, right? Condi gifting a tier 1 to Kronos. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you. Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you so much. In terms of what I do it, because like he's fast on the ground. We have to challenge him on the ground. He has a lot going for us. And he also can down smash us, by the way, because we also have to up B. We also have to do it. We also have to. He can up B us. He can just up B us, not for free, but he can't hit our recovery because we go through the ledge. I am going to personally put this madman probably even. He's either even or winning. It's one of them. Who does need a sub? I had to. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I understand. Kind of, but thank you though. When you getting a maid outfit? Stop it. I think I'm gonna put Little Mac in even. He's just that boxer, bro. He's that boxer, you know. Bucho. Whoa. Bucho gifting 10 tier. Getting 10 tier subs? What the hell, dude? I'm currently looking at my phone right now. Like, this is how I do it. I have my phone up right here. So that's how I kind of look at it, because like, you know, I'm focused on my web screen at the moment, and I can't see Streamlabs. But holy shit, thank you. Holy shit, thank you so much. Holy fuck. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you, dudes. That fucking means a lot to me. You have no idea. Thank you. Oh my gosh. The maid outfit sub goal? No way. If I really did do a main outfit sub goal, I could just substitute it with the Ryu matchup chart. There's no actual point in going into another matchup chart right away. I can just go into something else. But I could just substitute it with the Ryu matchup chart 100%. Which, by the way, so actually is that we have to space this a lot better now. Because if we're too close, we're going to trade or get hit. That's about it. Also, this is what I get for coming back? Wait, what happened? What did you get? Who has the quickest back air in Ultimate? Probably Falco. That's my guess is Falco. If we look at Falco really quickly, he had like a frame 4 back air while back. I think it's Falco. Oh no, it's frame 9. Back air. Bowser's is pretty quick. Diddy's is pretty quick. Let me see. Diddy back air is frame 5. Now, if we look at Kirby's, frame 6. It might be Diddy. Mario's? Frame 6. Diddy has frame 5 back air. Oh, Brawler. Hold on. No, it's frame 7. All right, I think we have our answer. Yeah, Diddy's is frame 5. Diddy has a frame 5 back air. Pikachu's is frame 4. What is that? Shiny Bird, get your ass in here. What's Pichu's? All right, so wow. What's Squirtle's? Frame 5. All right. Yeah, I guess it's Pichu. Then. What about Sheik? Frame 4! They're tied! It's tied! Frame 4! Oh my gosh. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's, yeah. Let's see ZSS. And I want to look at Wii Fits. Yeah, so it's Pikachu and Pikachu and who did we say? Who was it? Pikachu and oh wait, Mega Man. Oh, frame 4. We got Mega Man, Pikachu, and Sheik all tied for frame 4. Steve, no, Steve doesn't have Steve. No, Steve's is he's just strong. He's just strong. 12, yeah, it's just strong. What is that? What is that? What do you mean short hop macro back air? Gold is frame 3? What? His gold is frame 3 startup for a short hop macro back air? For what? For absolutely what? Are you serious? Why? So he has the fastest back air in the game with gold. Oh my gosh. Does that say gold 3? I think it does say gold 3. What is that? Man does not care. He had... How are you going to be the only character in the game with 2 back airs and 2 forward airs? How is that possible? Oh, his forward air is also frame 3. Get out of here. Like, what the heck, dude? Like, he just doesn't care. He doesn't care. But Ness, like I said, we can fight him straight up for the most part. Like, we have to whiff punish a lot of his aerials, try to get around his PK fire, which is fine. But Ness just has the advantage of just pressing more buttons and having better advantage state. Edge guarding, we don't have that over him, but he has that over us. Ledge trapping, same thing. Oh, we actually can. We can ledge trap. See, the thing is, when we hit the Ken button, all right, Ken has this move. Nesses love to drop down, go up with forward air, right? They drop down, they're like, boom, 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 boom. They're like that. But nah, not with this move. You go, kapow, like that. That's what we do. We're like, kapow. And he tries to forward us, we're like, pow, kick him in the face, and he's go, pow. We just confirm it to a down air or a back air, bro, because we're like that. We ever make a Ken moves tier list? I'm not sure. Steve up till is -1 on shield. That's not okay. And the more it stales, the less minus it is too. But yeah, that's Ness right there. Overall, it's just more favored. It's just more favored for him, and that's okay. When's the Ryu matchup chart? We haven't quite reached the Ryu matchup chart yet. I might make that actually like hey, what's the word for it? Like we say, we're pending what we would do for 300. Maybe I'll just do Ryu matchup chart for 300. I probably could do that. Why not? If anybody doesn't have any objections, I will just set it for Ryu matchup chart. Whoopee. Just for now, at least. Like I said, if there's any other suggestions for anything else, let's keep it like that. Okay. Up smash. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Bush. Yeah, I hate. Do you have a most fun character to play against as Ken? Probably Bowser. Probably Bowser. Shout out to Derp. But she's not getting that character right now. And neither is Axel. I'm gonna keep him here. I'm gonna keep him up. Steve down to a 0 on shield. Why? Okay. Let's go to Villy. Slight disadvantage for sure. That is a losing matchup. What do you mean? What do you mean? You always rage when fighting Derp? Shut up. Yeah, this is slight disadvantage. Neutral is like not necessarily in his favor. He can slingshot, but the thing about us is that we can actually just kick the slingshot with like a nair or forward air. About it. And then when he wants to use, you know, his Lloyd, he's like that. He's like this, and it makes that little noise. If he does this, we can actually Tatsu. We can Tatsu over his Lloyd Rocket. Why? Like Vendetta, what are you talking about, brother? Well, this is what I mean. Look at it, invincible leg. We can Tatsu over Lloyd Rocket, baby. He can Tatsu over it. He's like this, and we're spitting towards him, you know? But yeah, like he can go over that. So that's counterplay. Another thing is too, this is just a fact for everybody that wants to know this. When he does the Lloyd Rocket, he actually is vulnerable to getting hit. So even when he does it, just because it's out right then and there doesn't mean it's actually active. It's not active yet. You see it, but it's not active yet. So if I go to Mr. Villy there, Hello, Mr. Oh my god. Um, yeah. We go to side B's. Oh, I can't see him actually do it. Oh well. But yeah, it's not out. It's not out immediately. That's the thing. So when he does this and you see it, you can actually run up. You can actually run up and hit him. All right, and either it explodes right in your face at that point, or you can be like Ken and Ryu, be a little privileged, and when you run up while he's doing this animation, you can run up there and do a little Shoryuken, like right here. We run up and we start be invincible. We just run up and do the input, or you can run up and down so Shoryuken. The point is, we ignore the explosion because we have full body intangibility for 1, 2, 3 frames. So bam, 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 and then we just bypass it. Shoulders are not broken. Can you do Bowling Ball IRL? Yes. The reason why Bowling Ball IRL is about to come out is because if he gets us off stage, we should just be dead instantly. Why? Bowling Ball. Is he there yet? And he just holds it here. He just holds the bowling ball here, and then bam, lets it go. We die at 40%. We are heavy characters. Why are we dying at 40%? Because bowling ball is just strong. So all he has to do is hold this, and then bam, we just die. So we get Edgeguard for free. Neutral is a little tedious, but I think it's just it's kind of in his favor. But like it's whatever. Landing, he can't really do much. All he has is up air, but we can just focus it. Trying to combo was whatever. The point is that like it's just a regular game of Ken trying to just play an uphill battle, and then if he hits us off stage, we die. When's this Game & Watch? The Sephiroth match was fire. I felt like you could have beat Sonic with Ryu last coin box with Great Run guys. Yeah, I appreciate it, Red Rooster. Thank you. You know what? You're right. It could have happened, but I was a little beat at the end, a little tired. Oh, but that's okay. I do appreciate it though. Game Watch will come out shortly. I'll do Game Watch like the next 5. Let's go over Falco. Yeah. Slight disadvantage. This is losing. This is not even. It's not even. This is not even. It's legit not even. How? It's not even. How is this matchup even? I've heard people say even. I've said even in the past. This matchup's not even. What are you supposed to do? He can't play. Here's the thing. It all starts in neutral. You have the different things. Let's kind of look at Falco hitboxes real quick, right? So Falco revolves around the air a lot more. Okay. If he wants to down tilt, fine, jump in down air. Okay. Here's the thing. He starts his neutral in the air. Nair, that's fine. Look at these hitboxes. Nair, forward air, back air, up air, down air. Look at all these hitboxes. What do all of these have in common? Look at them. Process them. All right? I'm going to tell you what they have in common. This is what they have in common. Where's Ken? This is what they have in common. We don't actually care about those hitboxes. We don't actually care about those hitboxes because we just do stuff like that and we just completely take them out. Sure, you can with anti-airing, right? Because it's completely invincible. Doesn't matter. And then you have this move too. We just kick it out the way. Now, if we can just ignore these moves in neutral, why is this matchup bad? I'll explain why. Because you have to time these moves properly. And as humans with error, it's not always going to be a consistent feat for us. Whereas with Falco, he's constantly pressing buttons in our face. So he has a lot more time with consistency as opposed to us when we have to take chances in throwing those hitboxes out. We could whiff punish and we could go for trades. That's fine. He lands one forward air on us, dead. He lands one down air on us, dead. He lands one up throw on us, dead. One down throw, dead. One side B, dead. One nair, dead. One up air, dead. He has 0 to death stars. He is basically Bird Kazuya. The only difference is that he can hit us on the ground and we die, and he can hit us in the air and we can die. He gets us off stage. Guess what? Multi-hits. Even in the air when landing, he has multi-hits everywhere. Forward air, multi-hit. Neutral air, multi-hit. Okay? Off stage. Forward air, forward air and air. Dead. GG's. GG's. So we're not recovering. We're not landing. And we get comboed. We're done. You can try and SDI it. SDI, Not done. Your only hope in ever winning this matchup is through neutral. He's a light bird. He dies at like 40, 50%. But oh my goodness. This bird is a monstrosity. It's so bad. It's not like a terrible matchup. That's why I have him here, otherwise I put him in here. It's just slight because he's also very light. His recovery is also exploitable. He goes off stage, just down air his down air his side B. Just go boom, go off stage and meet him right there. His his up B, if he's hugging the wall and you stand at ledge, Ryu and Ken and Kazuya and Terry all turn to the wall. All they have to do is when he's going up for the up B, so imagine right here, they turn around. When they turn around, he goes up, he's like, fire. He just walks off, fire, down air, GG's. That's it. You just react to it. Garbage, though. Garbage matchup. Not terrible, but like Falco literally does no work in this match. He does nothing. Okay, do you think Ryu does worse? Not necessarily, but you gotta watch out for fireballs. The thing is, like with Ken, it's like he can just reflect, and that's not necessarily all the case. Like just because you have an answer doesn't mean that it's going to always work. Ryu has the factor of I could throw it, but I also could fight you. Ken's like, I gotta fight you, which is now you understand it. But when Ken gets in on you, it's like, oh crap, I'm like at kill percent now. Ryu kind of watered down. Yeah, shoutouts to Haz. Shoutouts to Haz, the caster guy. You know, Ken rules. He is Kenuff, the Ken GOAT. One of the best commentators I've ever heard. All right. We always need Haz on comms, especially for fighting game characters. If I'm playing Ken and I'm on stream and Haz is there and he's not commentating, somebody fucked up the schedule. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Somebody messed him up. If Haz isn't scheduled for that block, somebody has to legit stand somebody up and say, hey, we need Haz right here. We gotta have him right here. And they're like, but no buts. We need Haz right here. You can come back after the set. Vendetta's playing right now. Jazzle's playing right now. Ashimo's playing right now. Takeda's playing right now. All the Shotos, Smirk, every Shoto is playing right now. We gotta have Haz right here. Could you get up for a second? Everybody. Riddles, Riddles, Kazuya, and Terry. We gotta have Haz right here. We need you here. T's playing Kazuya. Oh, T switched to Kazuya mid set. We gotta stand the cast right. Come on, Kaz, we gotta put you here. Me when Ken is not Kenuff. It's all right. Biggest Ken Richter fan. Richter. Yeah. But yeah, that's Falco. Man, I want to do Bowser right now, but that means Derp's gonna be gone. I'm gonna hold from Bowser a little bit more, just a little bit more. I'll get to Bowser soon. Let's do Meta Knight. Okay, here's the thing about Meta Knight. I'm just gonna place him here. I'm not saying he is. I'm just gonna place him here just to kind of talk about it. A lot of people don't really know about Meta Knight because Meta Knight is so not played. He's just not played much. The thing is, it's just one of those matchups where if I played it, even if I'm beating Meta Knights all the time, I can tell if a matchup's like, oh crap, this matchup's kind of like, whoa, he didn't do this right here, but if he did it, I was done, stuff like that. Meta Knight, in my personal opinion, this is just mine. All right, neutral is kind of just like, it's whatever. Like, it's not really even. It's just whoever gets the hit. If Meta Knight gets a dash attack, GG's. If he gets a down throw, maybe GG's. But he's gonna have to fish for that stuff. He has to fish for a grab or a down throw, or a dash attack or whatever it is, whatever hit. So neutral is just whatever. It's just whatever. But it's 100% losing. It's 100% losing. We lose this matchup. It is. It's losing. He hits us. He's literally Kirby Kazuya. He's Kirby Dimension Kazuya. He hits us. We're going off stage and dying. You want to recover? Too bad. He has multi-hits. Too bad. We want to land? Too bad. He has multi-hits. It's a very similar thing to Falco. Very similar. Except Falco's advantage state is way more broken. You're just stuck. You're literally stuck. He hits you with up air, disconnect your controller. Like, you can SDI it too. That's the thing. You can SDI. Even if it's not multi-hits, you can actually SDI up air. It's just, you go off stage, you should be dead. If you're in the air, you shouldn't land. Because he can just literally do forward air or back air. That's it. Same thing, go off stage. Forward air, back air. You're dead. Goodbye, sir. You're dead. Now, in terms of neutral, you can play it smooth, throw some fireballs in here, play like Street Fighter like. Try to whiff punish that dash attack. You can block it and drop shield. I'm pretty sure you can drop shield on dash attack. Let me see. Yes, you can drop shield. It's minus 18. You can drop shield and punish it as Ken. But neutral is just, it's not necessarily in our favor. Like, we have more buttons to press, but he also can just, you know, play his own game, whatever. The point is that it's kind of a one-sided match when he hits us. That's about it. We just have to play very, very proper. It's not terrible, but holy, like, I'm very, very tempted to do this. I'm very tempted to do that. I'm so tempted to do it. But I'm going to leave him, like, right there. Maybe. I am so tempted to do this. I am so tempted to do that, dude. I am so tempted. Like, this matchup is, like, no joke. If you had a Shoto expert behind this character, it is over for Shotos. It's over. But I think his neutral is the reason why this is just slight disadvantage. His neutral just really sucks. His neutral's terrible. His neutral's garbage. That's the only reason. If he had good neutral, GG's, bye-bye. Can you do the girly pop? If I do that, you're gonna, man, that means I'm gonna lose you as a hostage. Okay. Okay. How about this? Fighting for my life to stay awake. I understand. Okay, you do have to work. I understand. I'm gonna do one more character than girly pop. I promise. Somebody mentioned Game & Watch. Put you right there. This, my friends, comrades, might just be Ken's worst matchup. I know I used to say, you know, Vendetta, what happened to Ice Climbers? I thought it was Ice Climbers. Things change. This might be Ken's worst matchup. Alright. Boy, this is so bad. This is one of the worst matchups in the game. This is so bad. What do? You can't pressure shield up B. You can't edge guard him. You can't really ledge trap too much. Not really. Playing neutral is completely in his favor. Why? Because he has buttons. Almost everything he does is safe because guess what? He can space his moves. Let's talk about this real quick, people. Mr. Game & Watch. Let's look at this guy. It's paper fuck. All right? Let's talk about it. It's about aerials here. Guess what? This is -4, -5 on shield. Guess what? Ken can actually punish this out of shield. The problem is he can space it to where when the move ends, he's across and like 2 character lengths away, so it doesn't matter. Let's talk about back air. Guess what? This move's -13. Guess what? We can punish it out of shield, right? He can also just space it to where he lands, and he spaces it about 2 character lengths away. These back air and neutral air are his main neutral tools. He has forward air too. You just gotta kind of be careful about it. You can actually jump up and hit the bomb and him. The point is though, if you're playing the matchup optimally, you're spamming nair and back air, and you can make them safe how you space them. The point is that he's not committing ever, and then when he hits you, you should be dead. You should be. If he hits you, you're taking 100% guaranteed. If you're going off stage, you're gone. GG's. Oh, you want to land with focus? Neutral air. Oh, do I want to get you off stage and you land with focus? Back air. Shitty matchup. You literally do not have to think in this matchup. You don't have to think in this matchup. It's GG's. Game over. Sorry. Garbage. You know what all these matchups have in common? Touch of deaths, can't play the game, neutrals in their favor 100%, cannot play the game. Garbage. A few of Game Watch's moves were characters, they also beat Ken. Complete garbage though. That's Game Watch. Okay, I have to do the girly pop now. I can't keep them hostage anymore. Zelda. I used to think it was winning a while back. Then I used to think it was slightly disadvantaged. I'm actually convinced now that it's even. Even girly pop matchup, alright? Here's the thing. Yo, Shisui with the tier 1 to in sync. I appreciate it, homie. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. So, what makes this girly pop so even? What makes her so special? Number 1, let's talk about disadvantage. She has neutral air. Can't do much about it. Other than that, landing's not too bad. When it comes to recovery, holy crap. If you know what you're doing, you can't really do much. All right? You can't really do much. Said something's not right. What's wrong? This smells awesome. Um, but when it comes to recovery, she can go off stage and neutral air you, dead. That literally defeats focus. Gone. Goodbye. She can down air you. Goodbye. She can side B you. Yeah, goodbye. She can use Phantom and time it. Goodbye. She can neutral air it. Goodbye. And then when we're on ledge, like, it's not that bad. Because if you're smart enough, you can time and figure out, like, you kind of calculate how you want to get back. It's okay. But when we're off stage, we should kind of be dead. Kind of. Should be, at least. It's not that great for us being off stage, or for her going off stage. But it's like, you probably should be killing us every time we're off stage. Oh, I only say it because Condi says it. In terms of neutral, I think it's just a battle of even. Because, like, Ken can get in. The problem is that, like, she defends herself with Phantom and just disjoints. Kind of. She has disjoints kind of in her favor as well. So, it's fine. But the moment, when we get in on her, we also have to, be careful with our combos, because she has, a combo breaker in a sense. So if we go down to Z, all right. So you can see the neutral there too. Like, we also have, like, I showed you the invincible tilts. We can hit this stuff. It's just not humanly, like, consistent enough to do that. So she has this. Oh, it's frame 4. So it's frame 4 intangible move. We have to be careful of this. We have to. It's not really a combo breaker, I guess, but it's more like you just don't know when it's gonna happen. She can throw it at any point. She's just invincible. All right. Also reflects, so be careful. Now in terms of like shield pressure, we actually can shield pressure her pretty well. Why? Because, you know, what Zelda's like to do is up B out of shield, right? The Ferora's Wind, she can up B it. But however, what we can do is focus cancel, and then bam, she has to land. Look at her land. Look at her land and being silly, right? We can focus it during down tilts. She has to land, and then we can punish. All right. If she wants to come at us with an up B, just like boom, Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi. We can down B it. Just be ready, like, and then just kind of hold it a little bit longer when it hits us, and then focus crumble, like bow, 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 bow. You ain't that cute, you know, it's shit like that. I mean, Zelda's cute, like, don't mind me. But and the thing is, like, when we get in, we can do our thing. When she gets in on us and puts us away, then puts us in disadvantage, and then it's not really a good spot, and we go off stage, we can kind of die. It's just a back and forth with just patience. I played Ven not too long ago in Altea's tournament, and I also play Yushi-sama. These are like Zelda. I play Condi too. Condi just approaches too much. That's her problem. If you just sit there and just play lame, the matchup is just so even. It just makes no sense. If Zelda's just running away the whole time too, Ken has to chase her. And then, like, if she, like, one thing Ven did against me a lot in our set was just go off stage, set up Phantom, and then recovered, so that we couldn't challenge him because Phantom's just right there in our face, and so she can just, you know, just kind of recover right then and there. Just you know. I think at that point, yeah, I would say it's even for sure. I'm 3 subs away, and my bank is interfering in my soon-to-be greatness. What are you 3 subs away from? That's how I see it. Very even. Very even. I think if anybody did win, it's probably Zelda. Probably. Bowser time? Alright, I won't torture you anymore. I'm gonna do 2 more characters than Bowser, I promise. Let's talk about... Let's talk about Sheik. Slight. That's losing. That's 100% losing. The funny number? Oh my gosh. Sheik is it. That's losing. Let's talk about this. Landing. Up air. That's it. GG's. But you can kind of, like I said, I explained earlier, if you land at an angle, let's say she lands and she's like, boom, 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 and you're like, ugh, right? You can land at an angle like this, and you can B reverse it like that. So if she's like, boom, 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 you're like, ha, and now you're landing like that. Okay. So disadvantage, not really good. Off stage, she doesn't really have much to, like, take us out. She can use needles. That's her only way of multi-hitting us. So you can just jump up and use aerial needles on us. But, like, it's not really too consistent to, like, hit. Like, if you're trying to, like, do it properly. Like, we can air dodge at certain points and then focus. We can mix the stuff in. But recovery is kind of fine. It's fine. Disadvantage, like landing, can be annoying. She's just comboing us for days, and it's just very difficult to get away from her. Very difficult. In fact, you could even argue that this is also even as well. You could also argue it's even because Ken can parry a lot of her stuff and gets punished immediately. She dies super early. Actually, I might at least do this. That's what I'm thinking. Slight disadvantage or even. Slight one of them. Be a firm believer that everyone should pick up the girly pop. I see. Zelda sucks though, and you know that. You know that. But it's just back and forth. Like, Ken gets in, you're taking damage, and you're at kill percent. Excuse me? Excuse me? Shisui. Really now? You sure it wasn't a mistake, my dude? Oh, you're fucking insane, dude. What the you sure that wasn't a mistake, my dude? You sure? You sure you didn't mean to click 1? If not, thank you so fucking much, dude. Oh my god, what a stream, bro. What the fuck? Yo. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Holy shit, thank you so much. Why is there no advantage category? Because I don't think Ken has a hard advantage on anybody. I don't think so. If they do, I'll look and see. I don't think he does at the moment. Not at the moment. But dude, thank you so fucking much. Thank you. Let's see. What do we got here? Who was I talking about? Oh, right. So yeah, she can keep us in disadvantage. Holy shit. Dude, you're fucking amazing. You're goated as fuck. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Holy shit. So we have excuse me. Wow, I need water. I've been talking this entire time. I'm losing my voice, but I'm doing it for you guys. It's okay. I'm having fun. So yeah, she can up air us. Disadvantage isn't too great. It really isn't. Getting off ledge is super hard, but Ken can just kind of do Ken things. Parry, punish, kill her like super early, get her at kill percent like 2 combos. It's just like that. I think it's more. It could probably be more so even. It's like slight disadvantage or even. Can you do Terry next? I can, because I told Derp I'd do one more character and then I'd do Bowser. So I could do Terry. Terry! Slight advantage. Slight advantage, people. Now, why is it slight advantage? And after Terry, I'm going to get some water just so I can stall Derp. Why is it slight advantage? Well, if you watched Jazzle versus Terry last night, Jazzle versus Riddles, you know what I'm saying? But, in all seriousness, Terry's a really good character. Like, Terry gets in and you can just die. Like, that's just how it is. Especially when he has go, you're just dead. Terry, he has really good buttons, so he can wall out Ken if he really wanted to. On the off, but also he has like his down air is really good. His down air, he gets kills us at 40. His combo game is super sick, super consistent. It's a better combo game than Ken's. Like I said, Ken's combo game is more like reading them throughout the combos. Terry's is more so just like, I'm going to keep hitting you because it's consistently hitting you. Okay. But what makes this matchup actually in Ken's favor? I will tell you. Ken's buttons are better in the matchup. Why? Ken has those invincible tills I was telling you about. You can use those. If he wants to crazy, like, crack, shoot. And Ken's just like, let me see. So, Terry, right? Terry's buttons are nuts. You want to see this F tilt? Look at this move. Look at this move. Bop. What is that? His foot's right here. What is this? And why is it invincible? And why is it safe on shield when you space it? And why is it plus when you cancel it? And why does it do so much shield damage? And why does it do so much damage? Look at this fucking circle right here. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Look, what is this? Anywho, when he wants to do crack shoot, right? The thing is, crack shoot has no. Yo, Volta, give me the tier 1 to Uni. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. I hope Uni enjoys it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The crack shoot has the disjoints are like here. The problem is that as he's approaching, they're not that great. But he's like crack shoots. And then Ken's just like where's Ken? He's right here. He's just like, he's like that. He's like, okay, how about that? He's like, boom. Right? So he has that move. He's like, kick. He has this move too, invincible. He's like, kick. Doesn't matter. He just has buttons. He can out button him. But he can mash. Ken can mash harder. Ken's advantage state, it just requires Terry to always think a lot too. It's just Ken's risk reward, in my opinion, I feel like it's a little bit better just because like his nair, landing his nair is a lot more doable because he has the better airspeed. Terry's airspeed sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck. Sorry. Well, it does suck, but like his airspeed, like jumping in, like his air drift is better, but jumping in, he can't really jump in. He has to. He's better off committing to like a burst option, crack shoot, brain knuckle if you really want to do that. Auto cancel power donk. Maybe just putting down a slow power wave and then running behind it. This run's like extra goated. This is not LGG. Relax. But yeah, he just out buttons Terry so hard, and he just kind of plays the matchup. It's where it's like, yeah, I'm like the truest Street Fighter. It's just really weird to explain, but like he just like Ken can just press more buttons, and Terry is like Terry also is kind of big body too. He like stretches his body out really weird, so like you can combo him. It's really weird. I just think he just kind of out buttons him. I know it's kind of a very lackluster explanation because like I said, Terry especially with Go can kind of kill him off one opening. Ken, he has neutral in check. He stands there. Terry doesn't really have a lot to get in. He can just kind of out button him, out tilt him, right? And then Ken also has like crazy combos and a crazy advantage state himself. Even if it isn't as consistent, there's not a lot Terry can really do to get out of it. Not a lot. He can air dodge, he can mash in air. There's not a lot he can do, you know? He spreads his arms like this and then he just goes in. But that's what I'm thinking right there. That's what I'm thinking about this. Now, Bowser. I'm going to place Bowser just here for now. I'm just gonna get some water real quick. Give me like 60 seconds.
I need a drink, bro. Oh, nah.
Okay, I got it. All right, Bowser. Now I'm gonna leave Bowser right there and then do one more. So let's go ahead and do. Let's just do. I'm playing, bro. I'm playing, dude. I'm playing. Okay, Bowser. Hey, he just loses. He loses in my opinion. So Bowser's a big boy. My gosh, does he get pummeled in disadvantage? It's not even funny. Bowser does not get to play the game when Ken touches him. It's done. All right, very, very bad disadvantage for the guy. As well as playing neutral against him is perfectly fine too. I feel like Ken doesn't necessarily have advantage in neutral. Or maybe he does. It's just that all Bowser really has is like just like forward air and like running there. And they're not even safe. They're not safe at all, you know? Is that Bowser just have to be a better player? Yeah, you just have to be a better player, yeah. But you always get your ass kicked by Derp. Let's not talk about that. But yeah, Bowser's neutral. It's not even good. It doesn't suck, but it's not good. Ken just kind of has it in the bag because if Bowser jumps, Derp, remember that little jump problem he had? Yeah, remember that little jump problem he had, Derp? Like if Bowser jumps, like he can just die. Bowser can take up to like 90%. If he gets jab block 2, it's over. GG's. He has one of the biggest bodies in the game. You're done. Yeah, he just Ken just destroys him disadvantage. When it comes to ledge trapping, he can't really get off ledge. If you're doing shield pressure, he can up B, but it might not work. It may or may not. He can also side B out of it too. If you're like not side B out of shield, but what I mean is like if he does up B and it clanks, he could mash side B. He could. Bowser doesn't even really trap us in disadvantage. He could narrow our focus, but like slow. And the thing about disadvantage too with us is that if we recover, we're guaranteed to get hit by a fire breath. I showed you that derp. Yeah, he can just up B us at ledge and we get hit for free. He can also 2-frame us with F tilt, especially since we don't snap ledge. So he has us in a disadvantage department. It can be a little difficult, but in terms of just neutral, we kind of win that. Disadvantage, we fuck him up. It's just kind of in our favor, just more so. When Bowser wants to land, he can't land. All he has is down air and air dodge and do nothing but sit there and not press a button and land. And hopefully he doesn't hit me. Downer is so predictable. Downer's not good. I mean, Leon's really good with his downers. He's really good, but it's all the same. It's just he's only gonna do one of like 2 or 3 options. It's bad. How does spacing for F tilt frame now? Oh, that's not cool. I just think it's slight advantage. Now I know somebody asked me like, "Yo, where's your advantage?" There's only one matchup that can come close to advantage, and I haven't gotten to one yet, but I will talk about it. And I don't even think it's advantage. But we'll talk about it. So, let's get this character out of the way. Ice Climbers. I think this is losing. Whether it's a disadvantage or advantage, I'm not sure, but I do think it's losing. They are a very, not just anti-Shoto, they are anti-brawler. Beat fan, they're not talking about that. But Ken, they literally are anti-brawler. They literally beat every brawler in the game. They destroy Wario, they destroy Mario, they destroy Ken, they destroy Dr. Mario, they destroy Ryu. They just destroy brawler characters. That's what they do. If you play a brawler character, you auto lose to Ice Climbers. Hey, Condi, appreciate you stopping by, girly. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the subs as well. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, if I stream tomorrow. But have a good night, dude, and enjoy your day tomorrow. They beat Peach and Fox too. They just beat brawlers. Why? I don't really know. I think part of it just has to do with just the fact that since there's 2 characters, you always got to focus on one over the other, which isn't really a problem. That's not really a reason why. It's a factor, but it's really weird. They just beat brawler characters, right? But multi hits ever. Yo, Shisui, giving the tier 1 to beat fanboy. Yo, I appreciate it, dude. You are trying to get up there. I see you. I appreciate it. Thank you. So I hit Ices and they hit me during the hit stun because there's 2 of them. Exactly, yeah. Combos are a little weird. Grabbing them, if you try to grab them, there's not a lot you can really do. Like with Ken, the thing about Ken is that his down throw, if the other climber is shielding, he insta breaks shield. Now how good is that? Depends. I don't really know. It's okay, Derp. I had to keep you here. Sorry for keeping you here, but I'm hopefully you learned some things about my perspective on the matchup and the big turtle himself, Mr. Koopa. Have a good night though, Derp, and you too again, Condi. See you, dudes. Yeah, multi hits everywhere. You can't use focus in a matchup. You can't. As long as there's 2 of them, it's impossible. Like, they have a lot of single hits, but it doesn't matter. They're 2 people, so it's auto double. It's auto gonna be everything they do, besides down smash, because down smash covers 1 part. As long as like anything they virtually anything they do, it just beats focus. You can't focus in the matchup. Recovery is kind of annoying because they could, they can just like, throw the icebergs, just throw the icebergs down. And then he can hit us and just kind of like gimp us, They also can down tilt our up B and 2-frame it. It's so disgusting because their down tilt sends at one of the most disgusting angles you ever see. F tilt from Ganon, F tilt from Kazuya, freaking Gates of Hell from Kazuya, down tilt from Ganon. I mean from Falcon. Like those really nasty like just like angles that some people send you. Jigglypuff down smash. What was that noise? It was their neutral B, right? Yeah, but they send you at an angle. You're dead. You can try and separate them. You can. Back throw's pretty good with it because Ken like rolls backwards. Tatsu can be a little interesting too if you want to kind of mix up your approaches. The one thing too that kind of frustrates me with the matchup, and maybe it's a skill issue, but trying to focus on one climber over the other is very difficult, or it can be a little frustrating because you are auto-focusing on Popo. You're auto-focusing on him. So if you want to turn to Nana, you have to physically like turn around, Ken, turn around. You have to like turn it around. Did you voice Ice Climbers? That was so accurate. But you have to physically focus on him. Sometimes it just kind of gets in the way. You're like, oh, he's like, no, I gotta focus on Popo. He's like, no, Nana, no, Popo, like, no, Nana, no, Popo, get off of me. That's just how it feels. That's also with Terry and Kazi. Like they make you focus on them. Voice actor confirmed? No, it was revealed. Not for Smash. It was revealed for Smash 6. It's all right. Yeah, no, it's just one side. I think it's a little one-sided. You have your things to do, you do, but like you try to combo them and like it's a little annoying. They combo you, you can just, I mean, you're not dead, but like you could die actually. They can zero to death you. But it's just they are like anti Shoto. It's kind of annoying. Can't think of what else. Oh, relaxing in space now. Hold on one second. Let me Oh, whoops. Okay. Cool. So, relax vibes now? Yeah. Ice Climber is super annoying with all the double hits when they separate. Yeah. Shut up, Kronos. So, I mean, that's just a bare explanation of it, not too much. Somebody said something. I think Harrison said something about Byleth, and I have an answer for you. I do. This matchup is really, really weird. And you know what? This is probably going to be the first time I put this in this category. Maybe, at least. I'm going to do it, though. I will do it. Evum. I'll make them yellow. Why not? Okay. This will be the first time I put somebody in here. Slight advantage or even? Byleth-sama. Why is Byleth slight advantage or even? Let's talk about it a bit. If we're off stage, we kind of can just die. Why? Well, it's not necessarily the whole multi-hits thing. Their multi-hits on their up air, right? Well, it's on nair too. So they could go off stage and nair us, focus isn't anything. They could legit just drop off stage and go under us and go, huh, yeah, and they just drag their asses down. They don't even drag their asses down. They drag themselves up and they just step on you with their Tims. They just step on you and they just like smush you into the Blazo. So would you put Falcon in that tier as well? I'm just kind of convinced Falcon loses. Kind of am. I'm kind of convinced he loses. You could put him in there. You could. I'm going to keep stomping you. That's crazy. I'm kind of convinced he loses, though. For me? Booch. All right. For you, I'll put him in there. I'll put him in there. All right. Because regardless, if I do feel slight even or slight advantage, he's just in there. So it still works. It still works. I mean, when I do get comboed by Falcon, it's really annoying. It can feel so one-sided. And then when he goes off stage and edge guards, it's like, ah. But yeah, Byleth, he edge guarding disadvantage kind of sucks. When you're landing too, you get hit up air. He's doing the rodeo, right? He's out there about to fight the bull. He just kind of, gets hit, right? Byleth Tims need a mod. He do. Get him a hat too. Get him a chopped cheese as well. Just right there. Neutral is whatever. It's whatever. You could call it even. He spaces with forward and back air. We can learn a parry or just avoid it. Neutral air actually is just unsafe on shield. We can up B out of it, or we can parry the last hit out of shield and punish. You can do that. What's up, Morky? By slight, is it like 55-45 or 60-40? I don't really go by number basis too much. It's just more like, I guess if you went by the numbers, 55-45. Maybe. But yeah. Yeah, neutral's just whatever. It's just whoever gets in gets in. Ken can get on top of Byleth, and it's like Byleth's disadvantage sucks. So how is Byleth gonna land or get out of combos? All they can do is nair, and that's not really good to do. Or air dodge. They have nothing. What's up, Misty Butt? Welcome. But yeah, they don't really have too much. Yeah, I would. I would just say it's even or slight advantage. The reason I say slight advantage is because when Ken gets in, he's in, and it's not even hard to play neutral. Byleth is slow. You can kind of just force pressure, right? But once Byleth gets stuff going, you're off stage, it can be bad. So I think in neutral in general, I think neutral-wise, I think maybe it's slight Ken. But disadvantage, we kind of get bodied. Disadvantage, they kind of get bodied too. Maybe not as much. Ledge trapping, kind of annoying to deal with, but I think our ledge trapping's better, and then theirs doesn't really work too well. Not their ledge trapping, anyways. I think it's just slight advantage or even. We can just kind of get in and do things, but they can also just get us off stage and do things. But there's other, as you know, existential factors that kind of just help Ken in a matchup. You know what? I'll put it even. Let's do that. I just put it even. Why not? Robin. Piranha Plant? Yeah, bro did it a while back. But yeah, yeah, Harrison, you're right. Getting in is it can be a problem. It can be. You know, see, Bob has some really big range. But like their forwarder and backers are a little telegraphed in my opinion. But it still can be a little bit of a nuisance to actually get stuff going with Ken. Ryu too. Robin. Robin is a doozy. It really is. Robin's such a weird matchup. It's so weird. Robin can legit, and I'm being completely honest with you, Robin can legit be it could be here, 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 and here. I mean that. Let me just put it here for now. I've been running default skin. I'm back. What's up? So Robin air to airs us so well because forward air is just a godlike tool. Like, what frame does Robin forward air come out? Let's find that out. Look at that extra information. Tomes. So forward air, yeah, comes out frame 12, but it's just really quick for it. Frame 12 is really, really, really quick. So they air to air us so well because like Levin just fucks us up in the air. Like we get air to airing them is very dangerous. They kind of have that like as an advantage. You can get past like the thunder and the the magic. You just jump over or parry, whatever it is. Figure out the patterns. It's not a problem. That's not really matchup specific. But like neutral is like you get in, you get on Robin. You really do. But Robin is just so difficult to fight in neutral. They really are. Not so difficult, but it's like getting in is just the hard part. Now in terms of like disadvantage, Robin's disadvantage sucks ass. Once you get in on Robin, it's very difficult for them to get away. They're the slowest character in the game, or it's Incineroar. It's one of them. If I go here, where is it? Is it here? Stats. Okay. If you go to walk speed, which is right here. Oh, is it walk speed? Is there run? No, it's run speed. Sorry, dash and run speed. We go all the way to Robin. They're the third. Sora's the slowest character in the game. What? Sora? No. That has to be something else. This has to be something else. Sora's not the slowest. That's not speed. This is his speed. He's faster. He's like up here. This is his this dash. Yeah, it's his dash. That's his dash. That has to be what it is. So dash on the left, speed on the right. Where'd he go? Oh, did I go past it? Yeah, his dash. He has the slowest dash in the game. That's what it is. His run speed, no, he's not the slowest. They just had me confused right there. Oh my. So Robin is the second slowest character in the game. That's a huge thing. That's huge. All right. So when you find a character like Mr. Robin, all right, disadvantage, them trying to get away from us, it sucks when we get on top of them. They can use the aerials all they want, and their aerials are really good in the matchup. But like once we get in, they're done. They're on ledge. They're toast. Like advantage is like Ken is a monster in advantage state in this game. I mean in this matchup, he's a total advantage state monster. They're just done for. But in terms of neutral, Robin has it controlled. And the advantage with them, they can down B our focus. They can do Art Fire and just hit our focus as well. And they can do Art Fire, Ledge Trap stuff too. You can figure it out. Sometimes it's a checkmate, sometimes it isn't. I just think in terms of these everything from neutral to advantage state, all that. I think personally, I really do think this This is me. It's my opinion here, alright? It's my opinion. I think it's either even or slight advantage. It's one of them. And I know every Robin and their mom, their dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, children's, and their ancestors are going to say, Vendetta, you dumbass. Robin beats Ken. Every Robin tells me Ken loses. I don't give a shit. I don't believe Ken loses the matchup. You just have to understand how to play. If Kens just don't turn off their brains, right? If they don't turn off their brains and just jump and not jump in, Robin can't get their stuff off. Because all Robins are going to do is just forward air, back air, nair. How do you do nair? It's like boom, 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 like that. They just kind of just stay on the ground. Stay more on the ground, all right? Stay more on the ground and you're fine. But it can be annoying. It can be. Someone's going to sit here and tell me, oh, you're so wrong, bro. He's supposed to be in here. Oh. I actually think it's slight winning. I do. I think we slightly win. I think we slightly win. It's just the amount of like baiting we can do with aerials and getting around the magic and staying on top of him. When you get on top of Robin as Ken, it's over. It can be over. It can be. That's all I see. Yeah. Steve has the slowest initial dash as far as I'm aware. Does he? Well, Steve's right here. And apparently there are people who have way slower initial dashes than him. Way more. His is 1.45. He should actually be up a little higher. Oh, I'm being stupid. You're right. I think. Right? I'm being stupid right now. Maybe I'm reading this wrong. You might be right. Where's Falcon? Need to test something real quick. Falcon. Are you sure Steve has the slowest? You sure about that? I don't know. Click the arrow on the top column. Oh, this. Oh, and it just auto. Oh, okay, nice. Okay, Steve. So Mithra has the fastest. Steve has the slowest. Okay, all right, I see. Run speed, yeah. Incineroar is the slowest character in the game, followed by Robin, and that's a problem. All right, you're right. Yeah, Robin's right there. And then yeah, let me go. Hold on. Let me go find Falcon. Where's Falcon? Sorry. Where'd you go? Darn. Dash frames. This is what I was looking at. Falcon. I know Robin had 16 dash frames. Yo, this character sucks. Dang. Yeah, you're staying right here, bro. You got too many bad things about you. All right. Let's go with let's go with Joker, I guess. That's a slight disadvantage. Neutral for the most part is fine. Like, it's just a battle of like who can get in and get hits. Gun's actually really annoying. Gun's really annoying. Like, I don't know if you guys know Mercury. I played them at SmashCon. I money matched them twice. I ended up winning the sets, but holy, like, if you abuse Gun in this matchup, Ken can't do shit. Like, it feels so one-sided when you optimally play the matchup. Gun is just a monster. It's so crazy. But in general, neutral is kind of slightly in Joker's favor until Ken gets in and does hella damage. It's whatever. Disadvantage in general, it's like up air fucks us up. Off stage, we get fucked up. That's only when Arsene comes. If he doesn't have Arsene, we live generally. When he gets Arsene, it becomes a -2 matchup. Instantly when he gets Arsene, he goes up to this. This is what he goes up to. He goes up here. But it's this, generally. When he has Arsene and he gets us off stage, we die instantly. It's like, you literally do not have to think. You do not have to think when you have Arsene and he's off stage. If you have Arsene as Joker and Kennery are off stage, that is a GG's. You do not have to think at all. So, and because overall, like I said, neutral's just whatever. He can juggle us pretty well in this. I mean, he can juggle us pretty well. His combo game is really good. And our combo game is just stronger in terms of damage. That's kind of what balances it out. Is the neutral is like more in his favor, but we just shit out damage. But once we go off stage, we can just be a GG's. When they go off stage, not really. Yeah. Gun just makes it so unbearable. Oh my gosh, he just flinches you from getting in. He has the mobility to get away, but Arsene really just takes it. So I think it's overall, it's just slightly Joker. That's okay. Sephiroth. Slight disadvantage. Boy, this matchup. So, Sephiroth is one of the lightest characters in the game. And we can go into the stats here just to kind of show you dudes, alright? We go into the weight. Sephiroth, these are heavies. Sephiroth is... Where'd you go, buddy? He's right here. That's insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's tied for 7th. He's literally tied for 7th lightest character in the game. Like, that is crazy. Like, look at these small characters. Olimar, Pikachu, Kirby, and then you got tall Sephiroth, right? He's one of the lightest characters in the game. So he can explode. Here's the problem with this. Here's the problem with this character. And I get a little frustrated whenever it happens. Sephiroth is super skinny. He has skinny privilege. Same thing with ZSS, Wii Fit, Palu, Peach, Steve. Steve also has skinny privilege, by the way. He can just kind of he can avoid certain combos just because he's thin. Not to mention he also model shifts. He's really weird. When he gets hit, he does this. He like scrunches up. He's like this when he gets hit. And so he avoids a lot of things too. It doesn't make sense. But overall, like trying to combo him actually is a pain. It really is. Even if he's like one of the lightest, it's a pain comboing him. Trying to catch him is also annoying too. He's faster on the ground than us, maybe. Let's see. Sephiroth and Ken. Yeah, Sephiroth's faster than Ken. He is. 186. 176. It could make that .10 could make a difference. I don't know. The 6'7" man is as light as a rat in a balloon. Pikachu is a mouse. Kirby is I don't know what Kirby is. But yeah, so he's faster. Because he has really good grounded like movement in my opinion. His dash sucks though. His dash is horrible. I believe it's horrible. Let me look at it real quick. Sephiroth. Maybe it isn't. Where'd you go, Seth? Was I wrong? I guess it's average. Whatever. He just moves really slow when he dashes. Regardless, he can just keep you out with the longest disjoint in the game. And when he hits your shield, it's not punishable. He's not committing. He's genuinely not committing the entire time. He hits you with a forward air, he's not committing. F tilt, not committing. Back air, he's not committing. He's not committing at all. It's all free spacing. You have to look to punish him with parrying, right? Because parrying it doesn't mean you're gonna get the punish. It just means that you get closer and closer. But parrying it will allow you to get in slowly, okay? And eventually you do get in. And it's single when he juggles you. Like, when you're disadvantaged, you can just focus everything. Unless he Octa Slashes you. I've been hit by that by Net, and I've been hit by that by Tweak. I've had plenty of Sephiroths tell me, I'm not going to Octa Slash Vendetta. I would never go for such a stupid move. Yet the best Sephiroths in the world do it and are successful with it. That will tell you a lot. That will tell you a lot. They're not going to argue with the good Sephiroths. They're not going to do it. I'm just here going to bed. Yo, I appreciate it, Bucho. You have a good night, dude. Thanks for stopping by. What's up, Polo? What's going on? Ken's dash is incredible too. Yeah, Ken's dash is incredible. Yeah, it is. Plus recovering against him. Yeah, recovering against Sephiroth is like you should be dead. Because if you Shoryuken he discounters. If you space, you have to space Shoryuken. You have to space it so he doesn't grab ledge. Now, if Sephiroth goes off stage, you're dead, and that's how he should do. He should go off stage and counter you. If he doesn't, you're just dead. Neutral is it's an uphill battle of just spacing him over and over again. That's just what it is. It sucks. It sucks. But he is just constantly walling you out. You're constantly trying to get in, and when you get in, it's kind of difficult to get on top of him, and you can't really combo him forever and stuff like that. You can't edge guard him. Oh, he can ledge plank you. If he hangs on ledge, you can't do anything. He's one of 5 characters in the game that Shotos cannot hit on ledge. You have to go off stage. And the bad part about it is if you jump down and he can just up air you, or he can just do the Octa Slash again, whatever it is. I fought the best solo Sephiroth in a row, Strix, at I think it was main stage. And we'd constantly money match. I won most of them. But when I told him, bro, just sit at ledge, he did just that. Could not play the game. Could not. All because Sephiroth's doing this. Cannot play the game. Can't do it. Yeah, Chef, it's true. I'm trying to take my time with that. I don't really want to BS it too much. And to be perfectly honest with you, I think I'm gonna do like this row. I'm gonna do like this kind. Not this row specifically, but I'm gonna do like 11 more characters like this and probably call a break on it, aka end stream, and then pick up on it tomorrow so that we're left with just these guys. This is no way I'm going to finish this tonight. I mean, I could, but I'm a little tired, need a little food, but I'll finish like this amount of characters here and I'll call it from there. Even if Seth could ledge hang, could you not ledge jump him in the back air? You can. You could totally do that. But you got to be careful. You just got to be careful because you don't know if he's going to Octa Slash or if he's going to just regular up B. And that's what's going to determine if you can ledge trump or not. But overall, you're just chasing him down the whole time. And then once you're disadvantaged, it kind of sucks when you're off stage. When you hit him, he's really floaty. He's a fast faller. No, he's not really fast fall. I mean, maybe he's fast falls. But he floats away when you hit him. It's really weird. Yeah, it's commitment. Yeah. Sucks. But I think it's just light. Okay. Let's go with DDD. I think his matchup's it's slight advantage. That's all. It's just slight. Ken kind of dominates the heavies. Now, why is this slight? His neutral is very predictable. He's either gonna hit you with an aerial, or he's gonna do a Gordo thing. The thing is that you can hit Gordo back, but you gotta be prepared for him hitting it back. He's combo food. He's a big boy. Funny enough, though, when you try to combo him, he can't follow stuff because he even though he's a big boy, he squishes together. He squishes up and model shifts. I don't understand. The match is low-key annoying. This matchup is really annoying. That's why it's only slight. You could never hard match up this one. You could even potentially call it even if you want. You could potentially do this. I could potentially say it's slight advantage or even, and I might just leave it there. Why? Ledge trapping. I mean, on everybody, you're stuck, but you're like auto dead. And then in neutral, Ken gets suffocated by giant hitboxes in the air. Back air is huge. Forward air is huge. It's huge. All right. You can't mash up tilt on DD's shield with up smash? Wait, can you really not? He can model shift through up. Can he really? I had no idea. I'll have to look into that. That's crazy. He can up smash out of shield because of model shifting. His model is weird. But yeah, if you catch him with an air to air Nair, he's fucked. He's done for. And at ledge, he sucks to get off ledge. But his ledge sharking when he drops down up air and all that stuff is kind of annoying, but it's nothing to really worry about. I think other than that, other than that, the matchup is pretty straightforward. Ken wants to get in, but he has to deal with. That's the weakness, by the way. And this is something to remember. Keep this in your notes, people. Keep this in your notes. Pertaining to the fighting game characters, this is especially for Terry and Ryu and Kazi to an extent. It affects all of them, but I think it affects Ken the least amount. The fighting game characters' biggest weaknesses are giant hitboxes. And what I mean by that is that's why I say Ken dominates big bodies, because he doesn't really have to worry about it, because he gets in, you're done for. Ryu is not fast as Ken, and he doesn't have the advantage state. Terry is not as fast as Ken. He does have the advantage state, but he's not as fast. Kazuya is the slowest of them all, and he has the advantage state, but he has to get in, and he can't really jump. The point is, when you suffocate them with giant hitboxes, Ganondorf Nair, aerials with DDD, Bowser forward air, K. Rool back air, or Nair himself. The point is, big hitboxes are Shoto or fighting game characters' biggest weaknesses, in my opinion. All right, it's less so Ken, but everybody else, yes. If you ever have Terry, just play play Ganon. K. Rool can do well in the matchup. Ike does well in the matchup. Bowser does well in the matchup. Why? Because Bowser's freaking forward air is literally the size of Terry. He has to literally get in. It's weird. Up to whip, sometimes whips because of model shit. Okay, I see. It's really weird. Bowser's Spear is so broken. I mean, it's really good. Kills. If he spaces it, I think it's pretty fine, but whatever. I think it's overall, like, if it's even, it's because, like, Ken has to respect those big hitboxes, and if he gets stuck at ledge, it's over. And then if Ken gets in, which he can when he can air to air him, then, like, everything's pretty much good to go from there. Like, he can just do Ken stuff. It's more, Slight Avenger even, it's one of them. It hits below him, yeah. So does DD. No, DD's maybe not. But yeah, Bowser's forward air also hits behind him. Oh, you said it, yeah. It hits below and behind. It does. It also hits on top. It also hits on top, too. It kind of hits on top. I don't know why it does that. It's really dumb. But yeah, I'll put that right there. Greninja. Yeah, it's everywhere. the every air. Greninja, it's losing. It's the 100% losing. It's a very one-sided matchup. I don't know if I should put it in here or here. I'd be maybe more inclined to put in slight disadvantage. When Greninja hits you, you just lose. He's faster. He jumps super high. Edge guard's free. Ken, and he also, and it's really hard to play to hit him, like, combo him too, because he falls out of stuff. It's losing for sure. I just don't know if it's like disadvantage or if it's just slight. If I had to be completely honest with you, I think it's just slight disadvantage, just slight. He doesn't have an out shield option. Yeah, he has to either roll or jump. But I think it's slight. Like, it's not really too much to go into it. It's just he gets us off stage, we die. He hits us on stage, we are dead because we're getting comboed and we're going off stage immediately. He can juggle us because he has up airs to be focused, a lot of stuff like that. It's just an entire mess. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if somebody said disadvantage. I think it's slight though, because Ken can kind of keep his own. Like Greninja still has to kind of commit, but not really. He still has to kind of commit. So Ken has his way of like kind of just playing like boxing sometimes. I think it's slight. There's no real advantages in the matchup. Like, yeah, he's light. That's about it though. But he model shifts so much. Yeah, that's how I see it. Okay. Sonic, hard disadvantage. That's going right there. One of his worst for sure. I mean, what can I say? He controls neutral for free. We have to time like specific aerials and like tilts, and that's like humanly like just difficult as hell. He edge guards us, not for free. We can get back, but like he still can edge guard. He also can abuse disadvantage. He can up air focus. He can forward air focus. It's just it's an uphill battle of, well, he can just stay away from us and he forces us to approach him. Ken's slow compared to him. He's really slow. It sucks. It literally sucks. It's just garbage. You can't really focus in a matchup. Recovering is a bitch. Neutral's terrible. He just wins. He literally just wins because he just like literally he's the character. Like it's just the character. Literally. Not much Ken can really do about it. It's not much to really talk about either. It's just what it is. Let's go with. So I'm gonna finish up this row and this character right here. So not this row. This amount of characters and this character. So we're doing 8 more characters. He's the best base character. Yeah, probably. Samus. Slight disadvantage. It's just losing. Yeah, this matchup sucks. She gets kind of anti-Shotos us. Forward airs are jump-ins. So we can't jump in the matchup. We can't. And then she controls the ground as well because she has grab and is just charging in our face the entire time. It's not a good matchup at all. And if she gets us on ledge, we can just die. She can also juggle us with up air and whatnot. Our saving grace is that she also has up B out of shield, which can and cannot work. It just depends on how it's mashed. If it's buffered and stuff, like it's just a chance that it work or not. So out of shield option. We can also just focus it too. We can land on her shield with nair or down air or down tilt and focus it, and we'll like go away from it. I just forget to do it all the time, but we have that option. This matchup sucks, but I do think it's just slight. It's not terrible. But we definitely do lose. I mean, Ken can hit her. She's a big body character, very tall, very slender, but, you know, it's kind of annoying. She's heavy too, yeah. I once killed Teaser. I killed him at 48. I did up tilt proc stab Shuriken at 48, and he died. I was full rage Ken. He called me carried. It's the funniest thing ever. And I was definitely carried at that point. She's so annoying, but one of the worst parts is that she doesn't die, yeah. It's just kind of one-sided. Like, Ken is struggling to get in while she's just controlling it with charge shot canceling, anti-airing, and grabbing on the ground. You think it's a disadvantage straight up? It could be, but I don't think it's terrible. I just think, like, yeah, it's losing. It's definitely losing. I don't think it's terrible, though. Think so? I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. You can't do anything he likes to do. It's just really, you have to really outplay her. It's interesting, though. Let's see. I'm gonna go Bayonetta. I think Bayonetta just wins straight up. It's either that or even, but I think Bayonetta gonna just kind of wins. She has, like, got the most out of place confidence. You would think Doc is a better character than Samus. Well, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, Bayonetta, legit, we can't focus in the matchup. If we're off stage, we just die. She can kind of 0 to death us, real talk. It's just neutral. Neutral is just, like, where it all comes down. Like, we have the tools to fight her. She dies really early, but, it just kind of, is annoying. She can up here most of your aerial approach, it just sucks, but doable. Oh, you talk about Samus, yeah. Maybe it's even. I think it's, like, kind of like this, maybe. I think it's kind of like that. It's like disadvantage or even. It's like one of those. Then Ken gets in, which I think she kind of has control of neutral, kind of, because she has, like, the burst options, kind of getting, you know, ABK, heel slide, things like that, bullets, dash stack, dash grab. But Ken gets in, she takes a lot of damage. She also has frame 1, you know, she has the best air dodge in the game. Well, maybe not the best, but, like, she has the fastest air dodge in the game, aka, you know, just air dodge out of something, or, you know, get out of there. So we can't really combo her all that well. She can kind of follow the combos because she has skinny privilege, and yeah, she kind of model shifts too, so it's kind of hard to combo her. When we're off stage, we die. If she's off stage, she lives. If she's trying to land, she's fine. If we trying to land, we're not fine. Neutral is just it's whatever. Actually, okay, yeah, losing. And if Ken wants to jump in, she just ABKs, like, GG's. You know what? I'll just kind of keep it here. We'll see. Oh my gosh, but he gets comboed so well. Yeah, she's still super good. I mean, 2 Bales got top 8 at a major yesterday. It's crazy. Well, 2 days ago. I'm gonna put them here. I'm gonna do this. I'll do that for now. And she could crouch underneath fireballs too. Like, Ken he's kind of struggling to get in, and he can't really stay on top of her because she's, like, skinny as heck, and she gets kind of model shifts, and, like, she's also, like, light, kind of floaty, and she can frame 1 out of her combos. So I got 6 characters left. Banjo. I think Banjo's winning. I think Banjo wins, real talk. Dude he can literally juggle this with up air or back air if he wanted to, so no focus. I feel like off stage we can just get gimped by eggs. But also, he can down tilt. If we Shoryuken, he can legit just down tilt. And because Kazui's a disjoint, we just get gimped. So if we get set at a nasty angle, we just die. So he can down tilt our recovery at ledge. He can egg us at ledge. He can also grenade us if he wants to. If he wants, he can probably even down smash. The point is, He can also forward smash too if he times it. The point is that like disadvantage sucks in this matchup. Neutral also sucks too. It's in his favor because he has eggs and he has the grenade. We can play around it, but it's just kind of difficult. Calmingham's pretty good. He's a big body. He can up be a legend give you too. He's just so many different tools in the matchup. Just very anti Shoto. He just feels like an annoying Samus. Ken's only thing in here is that when he gets in, he can combo him because he's kind of a big body. That's about it. That's all. Oh, he can also he can Wonder Ring our up B and our side B. Like, man. Yeah, it's kind of in his favor in my opinion. It's so much. Like zoners are like the Shoto's weaknesses in my opinion. Ken's at least. Okay, 5 more characters. Palutena. I think she wins. I think Palutena wins. Some people might argue this is even. Some might even say she wins. I thought she won at one point. No, I think she wins, bro. I mean, I thought he won at one point, but I think she wins, man. You cannot really use focus in this matchup. Off stage, you can live. Like, it's fine. She can keep going and naring. There's a chance she can gimp you in trade. It's really annoying. Only players that have won a major in less 2 Smash games are both banned. Okay. Interesting. Neutral is in her favor because she can press more buttons. But we have the tools that like hit her out. Like her Nair gets beaten out by our grounded invincible tilts. Loki, I think SD even tier for Paolo. It's the thing about Ken in this matchup is that Ken, when he gets in, he can like mess her up. He can mess her up. But when she gets in on him, she messes him up. It's just that her neutral is just better. And her edge guarding is better. Her advantage state is better. We just shit out damage and that's it. We kind of struggle to play the game. I really do think Ken loses. She's just multi-hit city and advantage state city, neutral city. You can't really jump. She's neutral B, jump, gone. Neutral air, gone. Up air, yeah. That's just kind of how it feels. It's very difficult to jump. You can jump, it's just so difficult. So difficult. Yeah. Ken has control. I think she slightly wins. I can understand why you think it's even. But I think if the Palutena knows the matchup super well, I think she can just crush Shoto's. So far, this is just the matchups. 4 more characters. Okay. DK. I think DK is just slight advantage. He's a big boy. he's just you know what? I'm fine with putting her in here actually. I mean, Ken just kind of does Ken things, you know. He has the tilts, he has like the damage output. He can kind of just play the game too a little bit. But DK just kind of he gets combo, he's done for. I think at one point he used to be heavy. I just think he just slightly wins. Like, he's just so big. He's the biggest body in the game. So comboing him, he's like this. He's like this when he gets combo. It's stupid. So he gets combo to death. The combo on him is just so stupid. Neutral, I think, is in Ken's favor because, you know, he can just kind of just play the game around him. DK's neutral is really not good. It's not. He's dash tech and back air. That's it. Dash tech, back air. Maybe down B, maybe. His edge guarding, there ain't nothing. He can down air us through the ledge. Can. We also ledge trap the heck out of him. It's just one-sided. It's not one-sided, but there's so many advantages Ken has over DK because it's just like DK also wants the box, but Ken's like, I get in and you're done for. I just think it's slight. It's whatever. You Rage Ken can be destroying Paolo catching. Yeah, exactly. It's like it's what makes the matchup kind of balance. Is like Palutena has all the tools to just win, and then Ken's just like, well, if I get in, you're done for. You can never underestimate DK. He can pull some wild stuff. But yeah, exactly. That's why it's just slight. Steve. Slight disadvantage. It's not even I can understand why people would say this, but it's just slight. Like, it sucks. I think Steve just kind of, he gatekeeps like brawler characters like Mario, maybe Luigi, I don't know, Shoto's. Sheik. I think he just kind of gatekeeps like brawler characters, Wario, but um, you can't play the game you want to play. You have to play patient. You have to absolutely play patient. You can't. You have to play patient. If you can break down the blocks, that's good. Wait for bait minecart out, kind of mix between jumping. If this is the wall, you can like jump, but don't jump over all the way because it's just a free anti-air. He doesn't have to think; he just reacts. So you can do this, maybe jump backwards and bait it out. And as long as you keep like mixing in between it, it's like he has to guess. And then the one time you do want to jump, he's not ready for you. Like bam, down there. But he just wins because like edge guarding is free. You should be dead when he does it. I once fought this Steve named Radacious at Let's Make Moves Miami last year. Dude got me off stage and killed me at 0 because he set up this really gimmicky setup. It was one of the most gimmicky setups I had ever seen in my life, and he just auto beat me. So what he did was he got me off stage, and he set blocks. So this is the ledge where I'm at. He's standing at ledge. He sets up blocks like this. And I'm off stage recovering. He sets up blocks like this. What ends up happening is if I go underneath, I don't recover. If I go above, I land on top of the blocks, and he just to hit me for free. So he just constantly resets blocks. I go under, up B doesn't work. If I go above, I land on top of the blocks, and he just pushes me back again. It's one of the most gimmicky stuff I've ever seen a Steve do. It's so anti-Shoto, it makes no sense. It's so stupid. So he wins in the disadvantage department. He wins in advantage state. He wins in neutral for free. We have nothing. He also has skinny privilege. Steve's a skinny. He's a skinny boy. Yeah, slight. But the reason it's slight is because it's not like it's because if you just play the patient game, it's nothing terrible. I mean, it is pretty bad. Yeah, put that right there. Nah, that's disadvantage. That sucks. Yeah, this matchup sucks. It sucks. Never mind. Yeah, this sucks. That sucks. It sucks. This matchup sucks. It's bad. It's pretty bad. Yeah. I don't even know what I was thinking. I knew we lost, but like, yeah, it's bad. Okay. 2 more characters. Let's go with Steven. He block cancels. Sure, you. Yeah. Let's go with me Gunner. I think me Gunner personally is slight advantage. I think so. I know a lot of people might be thinking like, yo, like that's a really annoying matchup. Blah 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 blah. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, it's kind of an annoying matchup because like he also ledge traps you and you almost kind of lose. But I've played Capitancito online a lot, and yes, Gunner is better online, and Ken to a degree can be depending on his aggressiveness and aggro kind of playstyle. You can hit grenades back, and once you get on top of them, they get stuck. It sucks. They're slow. They suck in the air, but if they forward air, they bounce backwards. So like that doesn't matter. It's kind of like monkey flip. Diddy sucks in the air, but like the moment he monkey flips, it doesn't matter. He's good. So it's like when they're in the air, he does a forward air and then bam, he goes backwards, away from me. He just goes backwards. But like getting on them, like Ken's faster. Ken has the better advantage state in my opinion. Like Ken's just constantly gonna be in their face as long as he plays it right and he just reacts and hits back the grenades. The only good thing about the matchup for Gunner is that when you get us that ledge, that's when it is. But that's all you have. Otherwise, like Ken gets in and then bam, GG's. Whatever there. Last character. Let's do Young Link. Let's do Young Link. Young Link is losing. That's a losing matchup. So pretty much Young Link has the speed and air mobility to just completely flowchart and stay away from you forever. Optimal Young Link is camping, circle camping, and staying away from you. Ken has to try his best to just like kind of just like read the options. It's hard because if they have bomb, they can just throw bomb or Z drop it down like boom, and then it's just there. So this is literally Ken. This is Young Link. This is how fast Young Link is. This is Ken. Like Ken's like this. Young Link's like this. And this is Ken. So when Ken's kind of moving like this and Young Link's like this, he's constantly chasing Young Link around, and he's just not fast enough. So if I want to intercept the camping, I have to jump up and intercept. The problem is Young Link jumps hella high. Ken does not, right? I don't know if he jumps high, but especially when you use the platform, he's high already. And he has a downer, the sword in front of me. He has a downer in front of me. He has the bombs, whatever it is. Like, and he's camping me, and he's throwing all these projectiles. And Ken can get around him, but it's just he is so much faster, and he has neutral in his favor because of all the button mashing and the speed he has. Young Link does get hit with he's light. He gets combo pretty well. I will say down tilt Tatsu, he kind of he'll sometimes, some people get hit with down tilt Tatsu and then they'll get hit, boom, 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 boom. Sometimes what'll happen with him and some other characters, he'll get hit with down tilt Tatsu and he'll stay here and I'll go past him because he model shifts underneath. He's so small, right? But yeah, it's just neutral is just so much in his favor, and it sucks trying to catch him. He's just doing the same. It's the same thing with Toon Link, and I'll do the same thing. We end it off with Toon Link. Toon Link is also losing. He's also losing, right? Because he does the same thing. He's faster and he circle camps. Except Toon Link jumps even higher. It's really hard to touch him and play against them. They both do the same game plan optimally. You cannot touch them, and when they hit you, it's bam. They don't have crazy advantage state, but it all comes down from their toolkit and their neutral. It sucks. It sucks to fight them. It's a constant uphill battle of cat and mouse, but their flowchart works because their characters' toolkits, their speed, air mobility allows it. It's very hard to even get reads off, even if you know what they're gonna do, because they just are so fast. But yeah. Final Links is just really annoying. Really annoying. But that's the list for now. We will finish probably tomorrow. As you can see, we have 7, 14, 21, 28. We have 34 characters left. So we did 40 something. So this is where we're at. This is what we have here. Disadvantage. Slight disadvantage. Slight disadvantage or even. Even tier. Slight advantage or even. Slight advantage. That's what we're looking at. You going to 4-4 this week? Probably not. I can't really. It's hard for me to go to locals, but it's all right. But yeah. This was nice to listen to in the background. Yeah. To WTF? What's the blocker? It's hard to explain. I'll have to tell you in DMs, but it's just difficult for me personally to go to locals. I got you. Know my Falco lure? Okay. Oh, no. It's okay, Haz. I don't mind telling you, dude. It's alright. No worries. Okay. You know what? Why don't we... Oh, you know what? We could do that. What we can do is... Let's raid Ned. Let's raid Ned. How about that? Let's raid Ned. We fought him in Coinbox the other day. Speaking of emotes, do you plan to get more? Oh, absolutely. I plan to go get more eventually. I know we need them. Let's raid Ned. Let's raid Ned PT. All right. He's chilling. He's playing some Smash. Looks like he's doing some router review. He's chilling. All right. Or we could raid Armadillo. He has a few more followers, if that makes sense. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do Armadillo. I haven't raided him in a while, so we can do Armadillo actually. So he's playing Smash. I can't tell if he's playing Kazi or not. But yeah, you guys have a good night. Thank you for all the subs, for all the support. We will finish it tomorrow, or at least Wednesday. It's one of them. We'll finish it. But thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and we will finish this. Peace out, homies. Have a good night.